Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Game of Thrones from 2012 for the PC. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we get to where we are tonight, or check out some of the games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's do a quick recap before we get into the game. So we are following two different protagonists in the game. Number one is a former knight named Mors, who was exiled or left, we're not totally sure, from his former kingdom, and joined the Night's Watch up at the Wall in the Northern Kingdoms, where he is now fated to live out the rest of his life. And when we last saw him, he just barely survived an attack with a giant clan of wildlings. Our other protagonist is named Alistair. He's another former knight who was also a noble who abandoned his clan and went across the sea and joined the fire cult of R'hllor. When we saw him, he came to see his father's funeral, and while he was there, found that his house had fallen to ruins and resolved to stick around and rebuild his former family to its former glory. So right now we're going to be picking up today with Mors, seeing how things are going with him. So let's get into it. And for anybody that missed the game altogether yesterday, it's an interesting little, like, ARPG. It feels a lot like Dragon Age Origins to me, which is very weird. Let's see, Chapter 3, Mors, present day. Half-Hand and his men got me back on my feet. I had lost my company, but Terrence and Ronnet did not die in vain. We rid the region of a band of wildlings renowned for their ferocity that Half-Hand had been tracking for days. Potty saw a chance to desert during the skirmish and took it. I couldn't believe it myself, but I had to know what happened to the boy. Yeah, it looks like one of the members of our group fled, so we're gonna have to track his ass down. Let's see, what do we got going on today? Let's see, return to the balcony where you left Potty and find out what happened to him. Alright, that's where we're starting out today, so let's do that. The coward ran away? I'm shocked. Yeah, I don't know. I thought we were in a good place with him. He seemed like he was going to be okay up on the balcony. It's a nice, safe place for him. He just had to cover us. It sounded like we kind of had him all fired up. I thought we were set. I really thought we were set, but no, apparently not. Right, let me make sure I've looted all of these dudes that I can loot. Because, number one, upgrades are always good, and number two, we can probably vendor the rest of it if need be. Alright, now let's see what we actually need here. Let me check out what my skill set uses right now, first of all. So, let's see. So I use one-handed weapons and shields. Alright, so that's what I need to be equipping here. And also, I made a note for myself reminding me what weapons work best against which armor types, because that's a very important thing to know in here. Hey, James Moore, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope all is well with you. Maybe he's in a better place? I mean, he might straight up be dead, but they said they didn't find a body, so that's a little suspicious. Nice Skyrim armor! It does feel like that, doesn't it? Will Red Lyrium will fix him right up? Red Lyrium. I mean, what? No, I mean, that probably is bad. What are they going to send you? I mean, they'll probably just kill him. If you commit a bad offense there. That seems to be the other thing we saw there. Alright, so I need one-handed stuff, so let's go back in. We've got a sword right now, right? Alright, we've got a sword, which is a cutting weapon. Let's see. Do we have like a short sword or something we can put in the other one? We've got a blunt weapon we can put in the other slot. That might be a good thing. Executioner's axe. That's a two-handed though, so we're not going to be using that. Do we have a better shield than what we've got? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and equip that there. And then Let's see, as far as blunt, we've got 18 there, we've got 19 there, so it's probably what we want. Spears are going to be two-handed, so I doubt we're going to want those. Although we probably want to use an axe instead of the flint axe instead of the sword. Chance to inflict a state knockdown on a stunned opponent with each attack. Oh, that is good. That is definitely good for us. Let's put that in there, and that'll be our cutting weapon. And then for our other slot, we will go ahead and use a blunt weapon. Go. And we'll toss a shield in that slot too. So for anybody that missed that whole thing yesterday, there's 3 different damage types in the game. Cutting, perforating, and blunt. And those do bonus damage against, respectively, light armor, medium armor, and heavy armor. So we want to have 2... We can have 2 different loadouts, so we want to have 2 different builds right there. So right now, with cutting, we are good against light armor, and with blunt, we're good against heavy armor. So we've got some variety for when we need it, which is a good thing. Shane, what better places are there in Westeros? It is kind of a miserable place a lot of the time, isn't it? Yeah, slash puncture impact if you prefer. That kind of trinity going on, basically. Alright, I didn't realize I still had some healing potion left, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so... this is some good armor. Health recovery rate plus 12%. Bargaining chance minus 30%. That's fair. That's fine. Woo! Alright, holy... Okay, I think I see why it decreases my bargaining chance. Oh. Jesus Christ! Alright, wow! Okay, maybe don't wear that in public? Question mark? Holy shit! That's a rude thing to be wearing around town, is what I'm gonna say there. What the fuck? Okay. That is a bold choice. I believe we are a heavy armor user natively, though. So we're probably gonna want to keep that on, even though it is absolutely bonkers. One end up like, these guys, give me a discount. Give me discounts. A turkey in your backyard. That is bizarre. Okay. Oh, alright. Alright, that's how I look now. That's my look there. God. As long as I'm good in combat, I suppose. Khajiit has murder if you don't have coins. Oh, God. Alright. After all that to do, it is off to find that balcony where we left Poddy.
Very well. I left Poddy over there. Where did he go? He was supposed... Something happened here. If Gorn's men had killed Poddy, there would be traces of blood. He must have dropped his bow and abandoned this position when Gorn came upon us. I'll follow his tracks to find out where he ran off to.
Coward! Press the R button to use your skin changer powers, and press it again to interrupt it. When Morris uses his skin changer power, his spirit controls the dog and he cannot move. Alright, can I pick up his bow? I can't pick up his bow. To learn a new scent, click the left mouse button. Hold the Alt button to sniff the scent you want to follow. You will then be able to follow it easily. Alt button? Alright. Change between scents. That is going to be awkward. Change between scents, trigger active pause while in scene changer mode, select new scent. Alright. So, there we go. We have the scent from the bow. And the scent goes this way. That is super awkward. I can't really move. I can't really move while you're sniffing anyway. Just sort of crawl along. Alright. So where did he go? Did he go up or down? Looks like he went up. Let's head up here. Still going this way. Alright, still going up. Well, we're on the right trail. That's a thing. We went through this door. And through here? Let's see. When you use this interactive object, the dog will bark to make Moors come. Alright, I'm glad that he doesn't have to follow all the way up here. Alright. Alright, I remember being out here. Alright. Continue following. Looks like he might have went for the gate over here. There are many types of smells. Yellow is the quest smell you're tracking, green is other quest smells, and blue is exploration smells. Follow another quest scent, select the scent bar in skin change mode by clicking the left mouse button. Alright. So, looks like he went out this way. Yep, we're on the trail here. 158, perfect, perfect. The dog sees in colors. That is pretty impressive. Hey, you Christensen, how are you doing today? Hope all is well with you. Alright, so we went over this way. Call Moors over again.
The footprints show that Poddy was alone. There can be no doubt. The Craven wasn't being chased by wildlings. He just ran. He headed south through the forest, straight towards Moorstown. If I don't catch him before he gets to the village, I'll lose his trail for good.
Well, time to chase his dumbass down, I suppose. That is a coward's bow. We probably don't want that one. Alright. Smells like coward. Alright, are we still tracking it? We are still tracking it. You cannot go back again to Moors yet. Alright. Let's see. You can detect the moods of people around you. Hostile enemies can be identified by a ring of detection around them and can't be taken by surprise. Calm enemies have an arc of detection and can be killed. Alright.
This boy seems hot-tempered. I can feel his hostile nature from here.
Fortunately, it looks like I'm not going to be able to catch him by surprise.
What was that?
I'm outside of his ring. Can I fight like this? I don't actually know if I can fight like this. Lone Grin, thank you for contributing to the goal. Gear Show, this came out around the early days of the show.
Get this flea-ridden away from
Whoa! Oh, alright. The attack failed, you were spotted.
My lord, you're a brother of the Night's Watch, are you not?
Indeed. And if you touch my dog one more time, it will cost you.
Pardon me? If I'd known that it was your dog, I would never have dared. It's just that I'm not too fond of these beasts.
Spare me your excuses. Why did you speak of the Night's Watch?
No reason. I was just curious. It's rare to come across your sort alone in the forest.
Speaking of which, what are you doing here?
I'm not alone, my lord. My family's not far.
Your family, you say? What brings you to this area?
Nothing special. We're always traveling, here and there. We buy, we barter, we sell.
You should join them. These woods may be under the protection of the Night's Watch, but it is not safe to walk here alone.
Very well, my lord.
This is not one of the Tales games. This is made by Cyanide, who's probably best known for making the Blood Bowl games. I don't know, he was a little suspicious. I was wondering if he was some sort of bandit. But it seems he's okay. How do I'm like, do I not have the scent? I do have the scent, alright. We're still on it. We're still on the hunt. There is a Telltale game, but this isn't the one. Alright, there are some dudes over there. They don't seem to be hostile.
Are you sure the loot was well hidden? Are you sure the loot was well hidden?
Aye, I hid it in 2 different places to make it safer.
Good. Where did you hide it?
Both times in the tree stumps. Behind the bushes to the southwest, and on the mound to the northeast.
Good.
They were talking about some loot. It seems they've stolen it. If I can find it, the Night's Watch could make good use of the coin. Let's see. Behind the shrubbery. Atop a hill beside a hollow trunk. That shouldn't be too hard to find.
Alright, cool, cool. We could do that. Joda, greetings. How are you doing today? Yeah, I do love the Blood Bowl games. Let's see, can we...
Are you sure the loot was well hidden?
Aye, I hid it in 2 different...
Let's see, can we bring Moors in and take those guys out? I suspect we're going to need to take those guys out.
Silence. Someone's coming.
Oh, hey, dudes.
Good day, my lord.
Have you perchance seen a brother of the Night's Watch passing through recently?
A young man dressed in black, eh? Yes, we saw him. He didn't stop, just took off running like a fox. Aaron, do you want to show our Night's Watch friend the way?
Very well.
You don't see many crows around.
I hope so.
How so?
You know of Molestown, correct?
Just about the only village around. And there are whores there. So, inevitably.
Exactly. And a Black Brother's place is at the wall, not between some whore's thighs.
Well, a bit of fucking never hurt anyone.
It has been a bit since I saved. I haven't saved at all today, so yeah, let's do that now. Think we're saving here? Yeah. Knife Crazy, welcome in. Everyone's so mean in this world. And Dame Karen, how are you doing today? Hope everything is going good with you. Haven't missed much yet. We found out that Potty appears to have run away, so we've got to go after him because desertion is bad.
That's not the issue. And anyway, it's none of your business.
I see.
Greetings, my lord, from the Night's Watch. Well played. Another fool falls into our trap.
I don't like your tone.
Oh, no reason to get upset. If you cooperate, we won't do you any harm. Give me your purse, your boots, your weapons, and all the rest of your valuables.
You don't know who you are speaking to, scum.
Indeed, a brother of the Night's Watch. Funny, isn't it? You're in charge of keeping the peace, and we've gone and robbed you.
Have you ever noticed how sometimes you come across a man best left alone? I am such a man.
That man is completely mad.
2 little whelps and their father. I won't even break a sweat.
You're right. After all, the more madmen, the merrier. This way, my friend. We have a customer.
I prefer this.
Since you don't wish to cooperate, we'll just help ourselves.
Alright, we can do this. Massive strike! It's a terrible camera angle. Alright. Another massive strike, and let's do wild. Nice, nice. We already dropped a whole bunch of them. Alright, so this guy's got light, so we'll go after him first. Alright. Let's hit him with self-defense. Oh, we can't interrupt him, dang it. That's gonna sting. Ow. Oh, he stunned me for a sec. Rude. I don't have enough energy for massive strike, but I can do another wild. There we go. Ow. Oh, he knocked me down! Get up! Cripe's sake! Alright, massive strike. There we go. Alright, just this one guy left. And we can switch to... Or he's got medium armor. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to deal with medium armor. So we will just take him out. There we go.
Oh! Have mercy, my lord!
I show no mercy to vermin.
Ah!
These imbeciles can always try their tricks in the Seven Hells. Now let's return to Poddy.
Although we do have a side quest first, so, you know. First side quest, then Poddy. Alright, is this the clearing they were in? Get all turned around here. Oh, I'm totally turned around now. Dang it. Where did we come from? This way? Nope, not that way either. There's some sense up this way, and I want that treasure. Let's head over there and get those. Rin, you get a hint? I think I'm good. I think I have to go to that part on the map. Yeah, there's the... Alright, there's the fire. So let's switch to the dog. Or, oh, do we need to get the sense off them, maybe? Well, I might need to get the sense off them. Let's see. Of course, I just left them behind. Maybe not. Not making this any easier for myself. Are these fresh heads I see before me? I do need to swap out the ones I've got. How to get ahead in Westeros? Oh, God. Alright, Rin, what's the hint you're thinking of? I'm curious. In case I'm missing something horrible here. Alright, I don't see any scent trails around. Use the scent ability? I thought I had to click on something. Oh, do I just... Ah, there's multiple trails here now. Alright. Gotcha, alright. Alright, I thought we had to actually, like, manually pick up another scent. Alright. Thank you, I appreciate that. Aha! Tricky. Gotta go somewhere where, Moors couldn't. Interesting. Alright. Wiggle our way through here. And... there we go. Loot detected, you can come back with Moors to collect it.
They had hidden it well, but you need more than that to fool me. This coin would serve us better, rather than waste it on whores.
That was actually a good chunk of change there, too. 22 silver, I think it was? Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's head back to the fire and see if we can find the other one right there. Hey, relentlessly! I do like that we can play as a pupper. That is amazing. Alright, now where's that other scent trail is the question. There should be a second one around here, though I don't see it. Ah, no, here we go. There we are. Free is a very good price. I appreciate it. We did have to kick some ass. But, you know, we get some XP out of that. That's always good. You can't pet the dog, but you can have the dog fight. And the dog is loyal, so that's nice. Alright, there's another trail over there, too. The blue one. Check that out in a second as well. Let's finish following this one. See where this leads us to. Deep in the bushes, it would appear. Aha! Here we go. Moors, get over here.
It wasn't so difficult to find after all. Now, this coin won't end up in a slut's purse, now or ever.
We'll be meeting the sex workers, Moors. Jeez. Alright, so where was that second trail? I'm honestly not sure where we were. It's a little hard to tell where we're going as the dog. Head down here. No, I saw. Here we go. Some tracks on the ground there. Animal tracks, maybe? I have no idea what we could even be tracking, but I want goodies. Let's see where this goes. Sulfur, thank you for kicking in towards our community goal. I appreciate that. Well, there's our main track that we're supposed to be following, but I want extra stuff. Let's see where this leads to first. Moors is a judgy fellow. He's a very cranky old man. I can't call Moors over this time? Dang it. Well, it's marked on the map at least, so that's a good thing. Alright. Let's head back to Moors. And we'll have Moors head over to that nice marker we made on the map now. Should be just over this way. Yeah, here we go. Rusty iron helmet. Alright, probably not better than what we got. But that's pretty cool. Rooks, Shooting Star Neku, James Moore, Nazaran, and Dame Karen. Thank you all for contributing to the challenge. I appreciate that. My friend came upon an everything will be alright cake while looking for a birthday cake design, and I thought, I need one of those cakes. Hopefully the day keeps improving. Hopefully, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Hopefully we can entertain you a little bit. Drev, welcome in. Yeah, people are just generally mean in Westeros. This is true, unfortunately. Game of assholes. Yeah, it's a very rude world in that sense, Dame Karen. It is true. I'm doing good, Sulfur. How about yourself? How are you doing today? Yeah, I would like that knife crazy. Maybe Boris could just be the strong, silent type and just not talk. That might be a little bit better at this point. Oh, jeez. All right, so let's switch over to the dog. Like I said, it looked like our main quest line scent was nearby a second ago. Let's see if we can pick that back up. I don't remember where it was, but I thought it was pretty close. Ah, here we go. This looks like it goes this way. Trail seems to stop there, but let's head this way a little bit more. If we can possibly pick it up a little bit down the line. I don't know, I'm not seeing it. Usually the scents are continuous. It's a little weird. Did we miss something? The world is also full of them. See, I disagree. I think stuff like this exaggerates. Like how every zombie movie has that one guy who's like, I will just immediately become a murderer the second there's a zombie outbreak. I don't know. I think that's a bit much. Okay, there's a little bit of a trail here. I don't want realistic, I want entertainment. Yeah, that's true too. I want to have fun with my stuff. Fun's nice. Fun's good. Is it possibly telling me I need to go up from there? Like I'm on the wrong level, maybe? I don't know. Run around a little bit, see if we can see anything else interesting out here. Not seeing anything. Oh, hang on, we got another optional trail. Go follow that, get some more loot. Yeah, there's a little bit... I think it goes a little bit far in the grimdark direction, honestly. I know we were talking yesterday that Martin has said one of his goals for writing the series is that there would be no heroes. Which is interesting, but not necessarily entertaining. I mean, White Walkers are vaguely evil in a us versus them type way. It's true, relentlessly. It's like, people are always like, why are you evil in games? I'm like, because I don't like the vibe. It gives me a bad feeling. I want the NPCs to be happy and live happy lives. Because that's the kind of fantasy I would like to live. My crazy fantasy world is the one where everybody's having a good time. And everything's kind of cool. That's my power fantasy. I'm just saying. Sign me up for more of that. Alright, so here's the fire. This is where we originally lost the trail. I think we'll probably just pick it up over here. Well, let's switch back to Moore's first. Have him snag that treasure. I mean, if you enjoy being evil in games, that's fine, but I don't. I want to be the nicest nice guy in games whenever I can. I mean, sometimes that's not always possible, and sometimes that doesn't fit the story necessarily, that's true. But if given the option to be a horrible dude or a nice dude, I'm gonna be a nice dude. That's just how I be. Up on this little hill, I think. It's a little hard to navigate out here, which is why I'm glad we get to use the dog so much. Ah, so we get some lore and another seal of knowledge, which is vendor trash. Alright. So now we head back to the fireplace. Which is over this way, I believe. So what kind of game is this? That's the interesting thing, is I think most people haven't heard of this one. It's an action RPG. I would compare it to Dragon Age Origins with a fixed camera, which is kind of wild. I like that a lot. I don't know why nobody's heard of this game, but it's pretty cool so far. I'm liking it. Yay, vendor trash, always useful. I mean, in this game, we've been very desperate for money. Like, everything is so expensive in this game. So we haven't really been able to buy basically anything. So having a little bit of spending cash, I think, is going to be very nice. Alright. We are back on Potty's trail now. See if we can find where this dumbass went to. And drag him by the hair back to the Night's Watch. Because we literally just showed him that if you desert, we will kill you. And then he decided to make a break for it anyway. Good job there, Potty. Let's see. Chat, should I make homemade taquitos or enchiladas? Yeah, I vote enchiladas too. If you're giving us a vote, my vote is enchiladas there. Alright, so we're heading over this way now. It seems like it's getting a little thin. I think we were below the trail before. That would make sense. That's why we only had that one isolated whiff down there. Is because we were basically beneath the bridge where the true trail was. Kind of a cool detail, actually. I like that. It's a little bit interesting. Alright, under this log. And this way. I like that they made this area humongous specifically because you're going to be running around tracking. Hello.
Empty your pockets straight away.
Potty is attacking a young girl. Rush towards the enemy and click the left mouse button to rapidly tear out the throat of a single foe.
And I'm being pursued by armed men. I've nothing left to lose. Hurry! Don't make me strike you.
Get this fleet.
Oops. A little hard to see with that tooltip up on the screen there, game. Oh god. Hey, APOC, welcome in. How are you doing today, APOC? I'm killing a guy as a dog.
I'm done with this craven. It's time I returned and brought word of the Icemark mission to Mormont.
And we've killed Potty. Welcome in, APOC. How was the rest of your stream? I saw you beat Nights into Dreams. Congratulations on that. What'd you end up doing after that? I'm curious. Yeah, screw Potty. He deserves to get eaten right there. Let's see. Pirate, you're close. You're in the right neighborhood there. How are you doing today, Pirate? And Emperor, thank you for the gift sub to Dame Karen right there. Gift sub number 1,242 in the channel. Sunday bribes, I appreciate the generosity as always. Finished the night with some Street Fighter 2 off the Capcom Generation Volume 5 set. Nice, nice. That was the one I grew up with back on Super Nintendo back in the day. Combat King, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. And yes, if anybody in here is not following King of APOC, you definitely should. That's actually where I was hanging out before this stream. He was doing a variety night. I was watching him play Nights into Dreams, which was very cool because I've never actually seen the ending to that game before. I played it back in the day, never could beat it. Didn't know about the C ranking thing, so that was cool. So yeah, if you were a fan of retro games, especially some cool console stuff, King of APOC's your guy. Make sure you click that link, give him a follow. Check him out next time he's live. You're going to have a good time over there. Let's see, doing well? You've got a good vibe in here? I try. Thank you. Doing a bunch of Sega Saturn and all week too. Ooh, got anything in particular that people should look forward to? I'm curious now. I don't know a whole ton about the Sega Saturn. It's one of the systems that I never actually had a lot of chances to interact with myself, so I'm curious. Alright, so we have 1 point we can put in our stats, so we don't get a lot of ability points. That's not great. So we probably want to put it in endurance, because we are a very tanky boy. So, having a little bit extra health recovery, having a little better energy cost, energy efficiency, I think would be a good thing. Not much, but I think we'll take that. Let's see, currently going back to Rayman and Hexen on the Saturn back-to-back. Ooh, I am a PC guy, definitely. Rayman's another series I never got into. I was never a huge fan of platforming and stuff, which is why I enjoy other people playing that, so I get to experience it vicariously, which is all very cool. I'll have to make sure to stop in and check out some of that. Hey, Kubo, welcome in. I was excited for the endless breadsticks until the waiter handed me a roll with both sides. God damn it, I would be very angry about that. Yeah, looking at this guy's outfit is just incredibly disgusting. Ooh, we've got 2 points in our stance. Oh, holy crap. Alright. So we can get Shield Strike, which is the ultimate ability in this tree. Which will actually knock dudes down for 3 seconds if it doesn't stun them. So... Wait, can we not get that? Oh, do we have to get both? Oh. We have to get both sides of the tree here. Shoot. Well... I mean, honestly, that's 2 passives right here. That's not a terrible thing either. So yeah, I guess if we want Shield Strike, which we do, we get Fighting Spirit, which is plus 5% damage for all my allies. Hopefully that includes the dog too. And Stalwart Defender, when 3 or more enemies are attacking you, dodge plus 6%, chance of crit plus 7%. That would have been useful a second ago, but I'll take it now, that's fine. And we have 1 Skin Changer point as well. Which I think we had what we wanted in this tree, right? Because we wanted to get the Command Recharge. We have that. And we got Wild, which we've been using constantly, so I think we're good there. So we wanted to start in the other tree to actually give him some attack abilities. I think that'd be nice. Immobilize isn't a huge deal. I'm not too worried about that, but past that, we've got, like, Disarm right there. Literally take an opponent's shield away from him. And since we have an ability that gets an automatic knockdown on enemies that don't have shields, I think that'll be very nice. Let's see. So... Plus right there, if your opponent does not have a shield, damage X4. That's insane. So yeah, let's start down this tree. Start down there. Unless there's... take another look. There's some nice stuff here. Like barking, duration plus 3 seconds for wild and intimidation. Ah, it's not bad though. I've been kind of using him as support, so... Yeah, let's get intimidation and barking and then we'll switch over. Have him just be pure support. I think that'll be a good thing right there. Let's see. Pretty close to getting hit in the parking lot by a Tesla. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry, Kuma. I'm glad you're okay, at least. That's a good thing. Alright, so we get Intimidation. That allows 8 seconds of Scared status on enemies, which keeps them from using any abilities. That's a lovely thing right there. Alright, we got 13 skill points. So we'll do 3 there. We'll do 3 there. 3 there. 3 there. And let's put 1 point into... let's put 1 point into medium armor, too. Alright. There we go. Doggo says, bring me coach. Alright. You can now leave the dog's skin. Excellent. Alright, we are back. So yeah, Potty's dead, so that particular mission is done. So next in our quest log is return to Castle Black and give your report on the attack to Lord Mormont. Which I think our report is we kicked a lot of ass. Not quite enough ass, but we did get rescued and all the bad guys are dead now. So, you know, that's nice. We're in a good spot, I think. Do I need to worry about that purple dot on the map? Should check out what that purple dot is while I'm here. That might be more treasure. And I don't know if we're going to come back to this particular location. So if there is treasure here, we should get while the getting's good. That is kind of a weird sentence, Emperor. Hopefully not a sentence that comes up too often in my life. Sitrep, we here, they dead. Mission accomplished. Oh, there's a break in the trail right there. We gotta figure out a way to get over there, I think. See if we can go the long way around. Unfortunately, the mini-map doesn't actually show the terrain. It's a little hard to see where we're going here, aside from, you know, away from where we want to be going. Looks like we missed a path according to the map, at least. Head back real briefly, see if we can spot that. Oh, up here! Alright. Does this lead anywhere, or is this just a weird dead end? This is, in fact, just a weird dead end. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright. There's several Game of Thrones games, as a matter of fact. This one is an ARPG, though, which a lot of people seem to have not heard of. But I'm enjoying it. I think it's really cool. And I'm hoping I continue to think it's really cool, because it seems neat. Actually, wait, shit, hang on. Is that... Oh, I bet that's maybe a trail that I can't go through, but the dog can go through. Now that I'm thinking about it, I bet that's what it is. I bet I can send the dog through that dead end, can't I? Probably. I haven't heard of any. There's another one that I'm hoping to play later, made by Telltale, which is that company that made a lot of point-and-click games like Walking Dead. And so I want to play that one as well one of these days. But this one seems pretty cool. Right now I'm controlling a dog. I'm looking for loot. Not seeing any loot though. There is a door down here. Oh, that's what the dog icon means. It doesn't mean there's a scent down there. It means this is a spot only the dog can go through. Gotcha. Well, I'm definitely not seeing any scents down here. And no scents means no loots. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's much to see down here, unfortunately. There's a little bit up here. Kind of. Still nothing to see. For a second I thought that was a scent, but no, it's just the weird lighting in this place. Alright. There's a campfire here. That's kind of interesting, but... nothing we can use. No, we usually smell scents, yeah, but our dog has like some sort of super synesthesia or something. He can see scents. It's miraculous, really. Alright. That's interesting, but there's nothing to do over there, so... let's continue doing what we were doing and head back. Yeah, they made an RTS before. We were mentioning that before. I've seen the name. I haven't actually played it. Someone mentioned that they played it and it was kind of janky yesterday. I kind of want to look into it a little bit, but I will. If someone says it's janky in this case, I have full faith that it probably is going to be janky. All right, heading back to Castle Black next. Let's do that. So does Warging get a mention here, or just that skin? So far, they've only used the phrase skin changer.
Mort, you're expected by the Lord Commander. He put me on lookout for you and ordered that you be sent to him as soon as you arrived.
Do you know why Mormont wants to see me?
One of Halfhand's men has arrived to bring tidings of Icemark. The wildlings. Our brother's killed. It's a dark day for the Night's Watch.
I know. Winter is coming. You may go warm yourself, Lothar. I shall go see Mormont.
Alright. We got a mission there. Also, my guy won't stop running. There we go. Got a little bit stuck there, that was weird. And I keep getting stuck, too. What? Stop that. Okay.
Fast as you can blink, I skewered him like a pig.
He did say winter is coming, that's true. And then we didn't roll credits, which seems rude. Alright. Let's talk to the sales guy over here, see if he's got anything interesting now that we actually have a little bit of cash. Plus, we can sell a few things, I think. Let's see. So we've got 2 Seals of Knowledge. As they are rare, they can fetch a good price. Cool. Let's sell them. Actually, we want to sell 2. Excellent. Let's see. So the first game was made by Amusement Cyanide, Cyanide Montreal, their other studio. Oh, interesting. So sort of an offshoot. But yeah, Dame Karen, they haven't actually used the word warging yet, just skin changer, which is a little weird. I don't know where that's going to be going. Alright, we can sell the old hood. Because that's rags. It's literally never going to be useful for us. Let's see. So we've got light 60. We can sell both of the Wildling Vambraces. Cool. Let's see. We've got 2 two-handed axes. We can sell the Executioner's one, even though it's a purple. It does less damage. Critical damage is nice, but it doesn't do critical chance, so that doesn't even help us that much. Even if we did use two-handed. Sell that. Cool. What else? So for boots, sell the Wildling leather. Hey LTG, welcome in. How are you doing today, LTG? Hope all is well with you. I can sell the worn small wooden shield. It's just literally nothing, but I want it out of my inventory. So we get 2 maces here. Sell this one. Cool. See, as far as swords, we've got the Antique and the Andal Glaive. Ooh. That's kind of nice. We'll sell the Antique then. Alright, what else can we get rid of? Let's see, we can get rid of the Wildling Blade. Alright. Let's see, we can get rid of the Bone Axe. The Bone Axe! No, it's somebody different. I'm doing good as well, thank you for asking. Let's see, so I want to keep one of each weapon as much as we can, because that's a handy thing to have. Get rid of the old worn sword. Cool. Get rid of the Wildling Heavy Chest. You got better heavy armor than that. Alright. Get rid of the Wildling Leather. Excellent. That's medium. That's light. That's medium as well. Get rid of the Rusty Iron Helmet. Alright. And I think we're good there. That gets us up to 100 silver, not bad. So let's see, God, everything's still so expensive in here. These shields are insane, though. I think we're going to save our cash right now for potions. Which, incidentally, we should talk to the potion guy. See if nothing else we can refill our potions, maybe buy a second flask. That might be nice. Let's see, just chilling with a vendor, trying to drown out the screaming heads on my waist. Oh, LTG, I don't know if you saw our new gear. How do you like my new suit of armor? Do you think it'll help me intimidate my enemies? I feel ready for the prom. Alright, where's the potion guy? Got some black potions merchant, here we go. Pretty sure you're ahead of the game. Twice even. Alright, so he does sell another flask. So I'm going to buy another one of those. Alright. You've succeeded in getting a discount! Oh, well, discount of 5. Alright, cool, I'll take that. I don't know how we got a discount, but sure. We need this texture mod for one of the heads! Oh my god! That'd be a little frightening. They're a bit gaudy, I know, I just like showing off. I like being the center of attention, is all. Alright, so I think we need to equip that.
Follow them.
So let's do that. Give them our potions. It's the empty flask. Put that on the belt. Let's see. The other one, we've still got 2 uses of dream wine. I don't know if we need to refund that or to refill that, but you know, I do want some more healing potion.
We knew that there must have.
So let's see. He's got. Let's see. He's got Milk of the Poppy, which we can put in our other one. It's a little expensive, but we need healing, especially since we're the tanky boy. So let's buy that and put that in our empty flask. Cool. How many uses does that give us, I wonder? That is 3 uses. Alright, so we've got 5 shots of healing right now. I'm feeling a little bit better now.
On the other hand,
There was some poisons in there. I don't think that one was classed as a poison, was it? No, that's potion. That's actually really terrifying that it has poison and potion right next to each other. If you're not looking real closely, you will die. You will absolutely die. Oh my god. That's frightening. 10,000 brains! Wow, alright, that's a frightening thing. I feel like we should talk about medical ethics at some point.
they'd already run into
That seems like something you might need to discuss at some point. You know?
It's touching my pig. I was the one who hunted.
Wait, hang on. Oh, there's another thing we missed here.
Mine alone. If you want some, you'll
Silver
have to
coin, I'll
ask
take
me
that.
nicely.
Alright. Let's get out of here and go see what Mormont wants. Honestly, probably a common occurrence in Westeros. If you're an alchemist, like, every day, you've got a coin flip's chance of accidentally chugging poison and dying. This I would believe wholeheartedly. Oh, where is Mormont? Is he inside the guild hall somewhere? I actually don't know where he is. Common hall, sorry. Let's check the map. Can we switch floors on this? No, that's the side quest, though, I think. There's somebody else to talk to on the top floor, though, so we'll head up there, I suppose.
We arrived in the midst of the fighting. You should have seen it. The butcher mowed them down like wheat in a field.
I did.
Without their bows, those sons of bitches would have had no chance against him.
It's true.
We got into our formation, the half-hand raised an arm, and our arrows darkened the sky. The wildlings fell like flies. You should have seen it. If you ask me, we won't see them in the gift anytime soon.
Gosh, I hope not. We did kill an awful lot of them there.
Tracking those damn wildlings.
I'll be selling that later.
Look how they're gorging themselves. I've always wondered where Bowen Marsh finds the food to feed us all.
I heard that one before. Oh, we talked to this guy before.
Good day to you, Moors. You wouldn't by any chance have some work for me there in your pouch?
I haven't forgotten you, Walder. If I have anything for you, you will be the first to know.
May the Seven keep you from the cold and the night, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read that later. That sounds insane. I am extremely curious. Ah, here's Mormont. As my camera spins wildly. Come on! Wow! My camera does not want me looking at J.R. Mormont. Here we go.
Jaw, Lothar told me that you wanted to see me as soon as I arrived.
Yes. One of Quarren the Half-Hand's men arrived before you and told me what happened at Icemark. Have you found Poddy? Or his remains?
Poddy deserted. I tracked him down in the forest north of Molestown and managed to kill him just as he was attacking a young girl. I also took care of a couple of cutthroats I came across as they prepared to ambush passers-by.
Raiders so near to Castle Black. If only we had enough men to send more patrols deep into the Gift. So, not a single one of these green boys will have survived his first day as a brother of the Night's Watch.
It's true.
I know enough about what happened there for now. Mors, there is another matter we must discuss. I don't know if you noticed the soldiers with the blue tabards downstairs. They're the men of Jon Arryn, the King's Hand.
Ah, the men you told me about before I left for Icemark. Those who came to meet me.
Yes. According to their message, they were looking for one of the heroes of Stag's Mount. You are the only one here who fits that description.
Do we know more about what they want from me?
Yes. They brought me a letter written by Jon Arryn. I'll let you read it. You can see for yourself what it's about.
Alright. So you're saying y'all don't have 10,000 brains in your basement? I mean, relentlessly. I can't possibly keep track of all of those. It's been forever since I bought it to count. The answer is I don't know. Probably better that way. Let's see. Dear friend, I am sorry to write to you with such grave tidings. I imagine that entering the Night's Watch was no easy decision. I respected your choices without question and merely grateful that you still live. A dark hour is upon us. No matter how far you go or how many years passes by, you will always be the hero of Stag's Mount to me, the man who shed blood by my side. It is to this man that I write today. Here the pieces are coming together, and the end game will likely be difficult. I worry for the realm. Its enemies gather in the shadows, preparing to strike. Perhaps the years have made me too cautious, but you know me, and I am too old to change. I fear for my life. Not long ago, I learned of the existence of a young woman of vital importance. Alas, I cannot tell you more, nor can I ensure her protection. So wary am I of those surrounding me here. You absolutely must find her for me and see that her safety is assured. I trust you, my friend, and the fate of the realm depends upon you. The bearer of this letter, Sir Godric, can be trusted. He will speak to Lord Commander J.R. Mormont to make the necessary arrangements for you to carry out this task. He will accompany you until you find her. I have taken measures to send the girl to meet you at the wall. She is in a place where you would never follow your brothers in the darkness that the memory of Serena keeps far from you. I wish you luck, Jon Arryn. That last part is very cryptic, but I'm assuming that Mors has some idea what that means. All right.
Arryn, that sly old fox hasn't changed a whit. 15 years without a word, and all of a sudden he writes to beg a favor of me. I'm not even surprised.
Why are you receiving a personal missive from the King's Hand?
He's an old friend. We fought side by side in Robert Baratheon's rebellion. He saved my life more than once.
There is a passage that I don't understand. It mentions a girl, the darkness, and your wife, Serena. What does it mean?
Arryn is an intelligent man. This is a message only I can decipher. During the war, when we fought together, I never once used the services of a whore. Arryn knew and would tease me for it. He liked to say that I feared the darkness that lurked in brothels. I would reply that the thought of my wife was sufficient to clear away any darkness. The girl he mentions in his letter must be hidden in a whorehouse. The only one I know of nearby is in Molestown. Old Arryn knows me well. 15 years later, I'm still faithful to my wife.
It is good that you honor the chastity of our order, Moors. But are you doing it for the right reasons? Our vows are clear. We must leave behind our wives and children. If you are true to your oath, it must not be out of love for Serena, but out of respect for the Night's Watch.
I know, Jaw. We have spoken of this countless times, but I am unable to forget them.
Be that as it may, he must have felt seriously threatened to write such a cryptic message. This does not bode well. I conferred with his emissary, Sir Godric Donnelly. He convinced me that his mission did not conflict with our duties. And if we help them, Aaron will convince King Robert to send us the recruits, materials, and supplies that we so sorely lack. Molestown is in the gift under the jurisdiction of the Night's Watch. You have my authorization to go there with Sir Godric.
Thank you, Jaw. I will finally be able to repay my debt to Jon Arryn.
Remember, Moors, the Night's Watch does not interfere in politics. If, for some reason, you suspect that something is wrong, return to Castle Black.
Very well. I will go find this Godric.
Alright, ground floor of the common hall, we can do that. Hey, Wookiee, welcome in. They kept wrote cougars! Jeez. I got kind of nauseous when I had to dissect a frog. I don't think I could handle a cougar. Whew. Too much for me, but then again, that's why I didn't go in any sort of medical field. One of the many reasons.
James Mormont wants us to retake Icemark.
Alright. And here the guy is.
I presume that you are Jon Arryn's men. The Lord Commander spoke to me about you.
Indeed. I am the Knight Godric Donnelly, and this is my lieutenant, Jared. And you must be Sir Mors Westford.
Indeed.
Jon Arryn described you as one of the true heroes of the Battle of Stag's Mount. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance.
I knew someone named Mors Westford at one time, during the Baratheon Rebellion. A real son of a bitch, who I hold directly responsible for the death of my brother. I wouldn't have expected to find him at the wall.
Hold your tongue, Jared. We're in Night's Watch territory here. Whatever our past quarrels, we're on a mission here. Please excuse this interruption, Sir Westford. If you have read the letter, you must already know our reason for being here.
Shane cannot handle cougars, you heard it here first, and anybody that says that they can are lying or foolish. I mean, what? It's the LTG, we didn't have to dissect anything in class. It was offered, it was like a cow's heart. I passed on that class. All we had to do in the regular basic science class, we had to dissect a frog, and we had to dissect owl pellets, which is owl shit. I know the advanced classes, I think I had to dissect something else, but I didn't do any of those. That wasn't my path I was on. Cow lungs! And one of the guys fainted when they pumped air into them. That just reminds me relentlessly, when I was in a sex ed class in high school, they showed a video of a woman giving birth, and you can imagine the camera was situated right where you could see the woman giving birth. And I remember the guy next to me, who was a friend of mine, he's like, "Oh man, they're showing the lady parts!" And then she started giving birth, and he threw up so hard. I swear to you, he threw up every piece of food he had ever eaten in his entire life. Right there on the floor next to his desk. I didn't think he'd ever stop throwing up. The guy thought he was in for a show, and then he had the worst day of his entire life right there. That's probably why it was the cow heart that might have refused the meat for cooking classes. I mean, there's that. It's true. Let's see. Yeah, let's not poke the Jared guy. Let's just keep talking here.
The girl Jon wrote of in his letter. I believe I know where she is.
Perfect. I knew we could count on you. Lord Arryn only gives his trust to men of great worth. Then tell me, sir, where is she?
What do you plan on doing when you have found her?
She must be protected. I'm sorry, but I'm under strict orders. I cannot speak of our destination.
As long as you take her far from here. Castle Black is not exactly an ideal place for a young maid. According to the information given in the letter, there is no doubt about where the girl is. She is hiding in Molestown.
In Molestown? The village we passed along the King's Road?
Yes. To protect themselves from the constant cold outside, the inhabitants have built an underground passage. I will lead us there. We will no doubt find her there. Strangers are seldom seen in these parts. We'll ask the villagers about her.
Very well. Let us get on our way.
Hold on. I just received a raven with a message from King's Landing. Dark wings. Dark words.
What is it?
Let's go outside, Moors. I don't wish to speak of this in the common hall.
What's going on, Jor?
Very well. The King's Hand, John Arryn, is dead.
Well, which brings us to the beginning of Season 1, I believe? I think? Pretty near the beginning of Season 1. Oh, that's the end of Chapter 3. Alright, cool. Let's see. I remember the guy fainting very well because he was the tallest person in class. Oh, God. As a tall person myself, I can say that it's a little terrifying seeing just how far down you have to go. Halfway through Season 1. Alright, cool, thanks. Chapter 4, Alistair. So we're switching over to our other protagonists because we got two different ones in here. 3 months earlier, so this is also going back in time a little bit. Your return to River Spring was filled with inauspicious discoveries. The situation is even worse than you had feared. Without a lord to keep the peace, the people have begun to rebel in desperation. Your intervention was able to quell the uprising, but for how long? Worse yet, if you do not swear allegiance to the king, River Spring will soon be placed in the hand of Valar, your power-hungry half-brother. That is why you now stand before the gates of King's Landing, the capital of the Seven Kingdoms, and the heart of its political intrigues. You hope to find your brother Gawain, for a dark shadow of suspicion hovers over him after your father's assassination. The light of truth will soon burn that shadow away, or reveal the full extent of the darkness. Alright, go to the Sarwick Manse in King's Landing to learn about the fate of your brother. Alright. He's holed up here somewhere. That's suspicious. I didn't see. Do we have any other quests here? Nope, just that one. Alright. We're gonna want to explore again. See if we can find some cool loots. There's somebody to talk to straight ahead, too, it looks like. We'll have a little chat.
Hello, my lord. Oh, would you be Lord Sarwick? Say, have you got anything for old Rend? Just a coin for a wounded veteran?
I do not remember you, old man. How do you know my name?
I worked at River Spring back in the day, my lord. With all due respect, you've gotten a few wrinkles, but you've not changed much.
Would you also know my brother? I have come here to see him.
No, my lord. I've never seen him in the flesh. It's his people that we know, especially Hub, the groom. He comes to the taverns to throw back a few pints, and then he talks. He told us that Lord Gawain returned there not long ago to visit his father, and now Lord Sarwick is dead. There are rumors that your brother is back in town. There's no way to be sure, because Hub has not shown his face in a while. You would almost think the man had lost his thirst for ale.
There's a lot suspicious going on around this town already, I see. Delicious void juice, of course. A board game we were made to play. One of the guys had to explain the difference between tampons and pads, and he said, word for word, you put one in there and the other one you don't. Technically, he's not wrong. Technically, the best kind of right. It's about the broadest way you could cover the territory, I think. But, you know, there's that.
I know enough. Here for your troubles. May you walk in the light of R'hllor.
May the Seven watch over you, my lord.
Oh, I actually gave him a copper coin. Just a copper, jeez. Give the guy a silver, we've got enough for it. Literally a lord here, we've got a little bit of money to spend. Alright. So let's see, we've got a rapier and a dagger here. I think we're going to stick with those, because those fit my build. And we've got some flammable oil, but I really want to get a healing potion for this guy. Well, we've got all the cash from the other character. Money's shared between the two characters, which is really nice. Why are we not wearing our red priesthood? That's weird. Go ahead and put that on. So this guy prefers light armor, so we're going to try and wear light armor as much as we can. Chance to resist the state on fire? Alright, we can keep the armor that keeps us from being on fire. That, I think, will be okay. Let's see, Stubby, welcome in. Never seen the show or the books, well, if you got any questions, ask away. We can hopefully fill you in. How's the weather? It was unseasonably warm like a day or two ago, and then there was a little bit of snow today, so weird as always. Alright. So yeah, I would really like to see if we can get a healing flask while we're in the market. And there does seem to be some vendors around here.
Fires, latrines, and the tide as well.
I only asked
How
for a
could I
groat,
forget
my lord.
such a bouquet?
Well, that's disgusting. Ah, here we go. Potion merchant. So let's see what we can sell off to him first. Let's see, we have a seal of knowledge, so we'll sell one of those. And let's see, for boots, 75, 72, so we can sell that. It's both light, right? Yeah, alright, so we'll sell that. Warm weather than snow the next day? I think it was 2 days, but yeah, kind of brutal. I also prefer not being on fire. It's probably my favorite way to be, honestly. We get right down to it. I feel like I'm most happiest and comfortable when I'm not on fire. I haven't done extensive study on the, shall we say, the contrapositive, but I think, honestly, I'm pretty fine where I'm at. I think I'm pretty happy with the information I've got so far. Alright, let's go ahead and sell these antique swords. There we go. Alright, so he doesn't have a ton to spend, but that seems pretty good. So let's have him buy a flask. There we go. There's only one for sale, but yeah, we'll buy it. Yeah, let's see. Lots of poisons here. But yeah, let's buy some milk of the poppy. That should be fine for right now. I think we have to equip the flask first, though, so let's do that. Yeah, there we go. And we still got our flammable oil with 3 uses. So if we run into any tough enemy, we can set our sword on fire to do some bonus damage, which is kind of rad. Alright, here we go. Milk of the poppy, we'll put that in our empty flask. And we got some heals, so that's a good thing. Snow in the morning and sunny as hell by lunch and cold weather by night. Oh god, it's a nightmare, I hate that. Just give me a little consistency, that's all I ask. As an Australian, we are perpetually on fire. I respect that. Alright. So that was the main thing I wanted to buy here. I don't think we're going to be able to afford anything else, unfortunately. Let's explore around a little bit, though, see if we get some more info.
There he is, Axe. Just like I said.
Good Sorry, what?
job. I'll take care of him.
You'll take what? You'll what?
Think you're going somewhere, pretty boy?
I see that the cutthroat business continues to flourish.
You're not just talking to any old bandits here. We're called the Reapers. Now, Lord Sarwick will come with us quietly. I can be very unpleasant when there's too much noise.
If you know who I am, then you know that I am of a noble family. If anything happens to me, the Watch will be on your tail for the rest of your miserable lives. That seems a large price to pay for a bounty.
Don't worry about us. Once we've gotten the bounty, we'll have more than enough to pay off the City Watch.
What reward are you talking about?
You are kin to Gawain Sarwick, are you not? A man worth 100 gold dragons.
It's his bloody brother, I tell you. He has to know.
Who would put a bounty of 100 gold dragons on my brother's head? That's madness!
'Twas the Watch, pretty boy, and none other. Your brother is accused of killing Lord Sarwick of Riverspring. A damned kinslayer.
I still fail to understand the link between the reward for my brother and me. No one has put a bounty on my head as far as I know.
Perhaps. But you must know where he is. If you don't want to tell us, we'll spread the word that we beat you to a pulp. So your brother will show his face, and then we'll have him.
Perhaps under other circumstances it would have been a good plan. But you shouldn't stake too much on it.
And why is that?
I came to King's Landing to find my murdering brother and to wreak our family's vengeance upon him. Do you truly believe he would come out of hiding to help me? I highly doubt it.
Shit.
Wait, Axe, you're not going to let him get away like that. I'm the one who led him to you. What about my share?
Shut it, you old bag of bones. You've caught us a lean hare here. He won't give us a thing. Luck is with you today, pretty boy. We'll let you continue on your way.
Ooh, talked our way out of it.
Sir, just a groat for some food.
And we got a level for our troubles. Beautiful. Alright. So, no attribute points. We get one stance point. Which, we got strong as a bear. That's kind of where I wanted to go over here. But now we're going to start on the other side of the tree here. Tucked away to loot. I mean, I could have looted their corpses too, but that would have been... We were greatly outnumbered, so that could have been pretty dangerous. Hey, Trey Dog, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Really said my father will hear about this. Try to pull rank on the dude. Alright, so we want to get light as a feather next. And then we're going to start working our way down this tree, I think. As quick as a snake, that's pretty cool. Get a little bit of AoE. Oh yeah, then we get Calm as Still Water, which knocks down enemies. We've got this, which is guaranteed crit on knockdown enemies. And we get this, which is double damage and bleed on knockdown enemies. So that's pretty cool synergy. I'm going to do this one first, Light as a Feather, which isn't like anything special. I don't think we're going to be using it too much. Especially because Strong as a Bear is... Well, it's a lot cheaper than Strong as a Bear for the same amount of damage. There's that at least, if we just want to do damage. Okay, grab that for right now. And then we'll start working our way down from there. And we got 1 hero point to put in the R'hllor tree. Which I believe we were working on heals. And here we go. We wanted to get R'hllor's Flame. So right now we have a healing ability. But we don't recover our energy when you use it. But if we get this, then the healing lasts longer and we do recover energy. So grab that. Beautiful. And then I kind of want Flame of Life just so we can res teammates. But after that, we're going to head over here. Because what we want here, we want R'hllor's Blade. Because if we have R'hllor's Blade, we can set my sword on fire without using oil. You can just do it by using magic. And that's incredible. So, actually, yeah, I think we're going to head over there next. I'm happy with our healing ability. So we're going to head over there next. We need to get to this one, and we need to get these 2 abilities, and then we'll get the blade. And then we can just use Flaming Sword anytime I feel like, which is amazing. Let's see. Lions of Feather Stiff is aboard, a classic, although I really only know it from the movie. Alright, we have 11 skill points. So let's see. We'll put 2 points here. Put 2 points here. Put 2 points here. Put 2 points here. And then, let's see, let's put 1 point in swords. 1 point in short blades. And we'll put 1 more point into light armor. Alright, cool. And then let us also save, now that we've made some good progress there. Alright, save over that. Alright, let's continue on our way, because that was horrible and I hated it. See, somebody to talk to over here, looks like. Oh, hey, old Ren!
So, you were their lookout, were you? Now that they're gone, you're all alone. And you will suffer the consequences of your actions.
Please, oh please, my lord. I had no choice.
Enough. I will not be swayed by your lies.
Oh, mercy. Believe me that I'm ashamed, my lord. You were so good to me. I beg of you, take pity on an old man. With me frail hands made useless by my illness, I can no longer work. When I see a chance to earn a little coin, how can I pass it up?
So I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill this guy because he's absolutely an asshole, and if I let him live, he will absolutely make trouble for me later. Gamma Gumo, thank you for contributing to the community goal. I appreciate this. Yeah, we're gonna kill this guy. We're gonna kill this guy because he's a horrible, horrible betrayer, and he's gonna come after me again. I know this. I can sense this. So yeah, you guys wanted me to not be 100% Boy Scout. Here you go. I'm gonna be not 100% Boy Scout here. Sky, thank you for kicking in towards the community challenge. I appreciate that.
Fire purifies, old man. It doesn't stop when one begs it to do so. Nor do I.
Well, I don't feel bad about doing that. Screw that guy. Tried to get me killed. Sheena said, I'm not! I'm defending myself. I think that's fair, personally. Oh, hello. Oh, a couple of coins in the bucket right there. I'll take that. What else we got around here? That's not even a real shop. I mean, it's a shop, but it's not one we can actually shop at. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's not a shop. It just kind of looks like a shop.
Some food.
Can I go in here? This looks like a building. There we go. Only assist deals in absolutes, which is itself an absolute. Did he just pull his throat out? I thought we stabbed him in the gut, but it is hard to tell with the animations here. God, why is everything in this game so expensive? It's ridiculous. We can commit a little murder as a treat. You see, you say I never do anything for you, chat. Well, here I am, killing hobos for your entertainment. Are you not entertained?
Come closer.
Let's see. God, look at this. Look at this. This costs 7 gold. I don't even have 1 gold. I have never had 1 gold.
Straight from Mir and Bravos.
Everything's so expensive in here. Alright. Let's pass that on by. Just like seeing streamers a hard time. It's true. It's true. And hey, I watch streams too. I respect this. Alright. I think we've basically seen what I wanted to see. So, let's head over for our objective, I suppose. How do we get over there? Alright, gotta go a bit around. Can't wait for quote 269. We'll get there. We will get there. The question is, what kind of quote is that gonna be? I have no idea, personally. So I can head through here. Hey, what's up, dudes? Alright, that way is conveniently blocked off for some reason. Let's go around, I guess. Do a little exploring, too, see if we can find any, coins laying around. As it is an RPG. There tends to be. Ooh, hello! It's a pretty looking garden right there. Can't actually go inside, though. Alright, interesting, interesting. I guess that's probably the castle. Shouldn't I respect that 100%. He needs to fight Gamera! Nobody wants to fight Gamera. It's true, though. Nobody wants to throw hands with Gamera. Madness. Alright, looks like we can get around to the back way here. Whoa! Alright, this is bad. Alright, so this... Go for this guy first. Because this guy's wearing no armor whatsoever. So he should go down pretty quickly. Go retaliate. Oh, he's trying to retaliate too, of course he is. Nice! That's a hit. Retaliate mode's so nice. Alright, that guy's down. Can I use my healing ability? Yeah, regenerative heat. Let's try using this. That is really slow to get health back. But it does kind of work. Alright, so that's cool. Let's see. Let's stun this dude. Let's see, he's using medium armor. And I think we're using our perforating blade already, so this is probably what we want to do. Alright, we got him immobilized too, that's pretty cool. Let's use Retaliate next. Did he just poison his blade? That jerk. Alright, so there is lots of people who want to collect the bounty on me, it would appear. That's horrible. So we're going to have to be prepared to fight, it would look like. Taiyo! They guard the Coco, of course. Anything to see in here? Where's all the loots? Game, show me the loot. Here's some. Couple of coins, I'll take that. That's a dead end there. There's a door there, it says. Where's this door? Is it above me? There's a balcony up there. don't see where that door is. Let's check some of these dead ends out real quick. It's a little confusing to navigate. Ooh, pizza. Talking my language there. Right, we can go this way, but this seems to be not the way we want to go. But, I don't know. Gotta go somewhere, I suppose. Let's see where this leads to.
May the mother bless you, sir. Whatever food you can spare.
Alright, nothing interesting there. Ah, here we go. Got a couple of coins. Alright, we're back on track. That's good. Pizza will never betray you. This is true. Can confirm. 100%.
The Sarwick residence is not far from here.
Alright, let me save before we head that way. Let's see, that's chapter 4. Here we go. Save over this. Alright. Should be just up ahead, it looks like. We might get another fight, though. I'm kind of feeling that vibe. Feels like there's something in the air before we're going to be able to finish this thing off. See what happens. Yeah, nothing too thrilling over this way. A lot of crowd noise, too. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Or if that's something that's our problem. Oh, that leads to the other side of the market. Alright. Don't need to worry about that. We gotta go back from there. I love that song so much, Apex! I love that song so much! Let's see. Alright, so that's not the right way. So we're heading over this way into the square. What is up with all the noise from the crowd? Let me check in here first. For loots. There's poops, but not loots. I did not need any of that. Folks, what's going on here?
It's the men of the Watch.
They've come to get Sarwick, the one with the price on his head.
Death to the Kinslayer!
Hold him!
We only found the servants, Lord Wex.
Do you jest? There was no one else?
No, my lord.
Gawain is not here, Sir Velar.
Wow, alright.
Velar.
Oh.
I'm searching for your master, Gawain Sarwick. You won't save him, but you can still save yourself. Tell me where he is.
That's not a good answer.
We don't know where he is. He's not been hit for months.
Take him to the Red Keep.
No, I haven't done anything. I know nothing. Let me go.
Lambert, no! Leave him be, please, sir! My lord, mercy. My husband is a good man and loyal to the crown. He knows nothing.
Whoa! That's excessive.
Jenna! Jenna! No! Why by the seven?
Oh, awful! Sir, the crowd is restless.
Let them be restless. Wex, have this residence watched. I'll let you know if I manage to drag anything out of his lackey.
Sup, asshole?
Valar. Alistair. So, the rumors of your return were true. That red priest arriving in the middle of the ceremony like a ghost from the past. That was you. Did you return to go to your brother's execution?
Gawain was arrested?
Not yet, but it shouldn't be too long. I will personally make sure of it.
Do you really need to massacre our servants to find our brother?
Oh, so now we're brothers, are we? Yet when we were children, that was out of the question. I was just a bastard in your eyes. Now I serve the Queen, and I have orders to stop your kinslayer of a brother.
Let's see. Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't recognize this guy, this is actually the first time we're seeing him, but Valar is our character's half-brother. Also, something bad has passed between Alistair and Valar in the past. Alistair seems really pissed anytime his name comes up, but we don't actually know what happened. Yeah, the vocal direction in this game is kind of all over the place, so some of the voice lines don't really come off the way they're supposed to.
How can you be sure of his guilt?
His disappearance from River Spring pointed the finger to his guilt, but not to worry. We'll straighten everything out once I've got my hands on him.
I plan on finding him before you and your men in order to uncover the truth of this matter. So, tell me, how is it that the Crown personally gave you this task?
This task is normally for the Watch, but the Queen personally requested that one of her trusted men settle this matter. After all you made me endure when we were young. Rest assured that it is a pleasure to have been given this task. Moreover, Gawain could have gotten in my way as the legitimate heir. But once he's lost his head, I doubt he'll bother me again.
Don't count on it, Valar. I have returned, and I intend to keep you from perpetrating your crimes.
Whatever claims and duties you had towards the Sarwick family, you turned your back on them long ago. River Spring will soon be mine, and no one will stop me.
I was not in exile, Valar. I left of my own free will, and I am free to return whenever I see fit. I am the legitimate son of Lord Sarwick.
You were the heir, but you abandoned your inheritance 15 years ago.
Trust me, Valar. It was better for you that I left. Whatever happens, I shall be the Lord of River Spring.
And yet, you cannot ignore that I am betrothed to your sister, Eliana. By all the laws of the realm, River Spring will go to me when we are wed, and there is nothing you can do about that. As you can see, the interests of the Sarwicks will soon be my own, dear big brother. It was time someone took care of them.
I heard of this charade. Don't delude yourself too much, Valar. I shall put a stop to it.
This alliance was decided by the Crown itself, and Eliana fully consented. You see, it's all been taken care of. Like for Gawain, who will be found and judged for his crime. It is the royal will, Alistair. It would not be prudent to oppose it.
Let's see, Dame Kieran, so yes, they are half-brothers. Alistair is a full-blood heir to the household, whereas Valar is a bastard son of the house. Hey, Broken Crow, welcome in. How are you doing today, Broken Crow? Hope everything is going good with you. Let's see.
It matters not which throne you hide behind, Valar. I will not allow you to rule over my house, nor decide on my brother's fate. You're going after Gawain. You plan on marrying Eliana. From one day to the next, you go from a bastard without a lineage to being an heir to Riverspring. Don't try to convince me that you're content to go along with the royal will. This isn't going to lead me anywhere. Once my rights have been re-established, I will once again be Lord Sarwick. And I will find my brother.
Don't count on it. I'm in charge of the matter. The Sarwick Manse will remain sealed until further notice. The City Watch will keep an eye on it, so stay away from this house. Do not get in my way, Alistair. I'm warning you.
Trust me. We will meet again.
All Alright, so we need to find a way into the manor. We'll see what we can do there, I suppose. Let's see. Jar Jams, welcome in. You're eating some garlic bread? I love good garlic bread. Spent 2 hours driving today to get a new-to-us car, 2019 Hyundai Accent. Nice, how does it seem so far? I assume you've used it a little bit. Alright. So we can't just go directly in, but let's see if we can talk to some people, get some more information.
Tell me, I saw you in the hands of the Gold Cloaks earlier. You are a servant of Gawain, are you not?
Leave me be. I've done nothing wrong. I'm no one. I know nothing.
Calm down. I am not with them. I mean you no harm.
No harm? That's what they told Janna as well, while they dragged us outside. Poor Janna. She may have been a poxy bitch who was always haranguing me about my heavy drinking, but she didn't deserve what she got. In the mother's name, she didn't deserve what she got. When Master Gawain sees the misfortune that has befallen his poor household, he will not be happy. He'll be enraged, more like.
About that, I am Alistair Sarwick, his brother. I am here to find him. Tell me what has happened here.
Oh, in the Father's name, poor me, Master Gawain's brother. 1,000 pardons, my lord. I didn't know. My name is Hub, your brother's groom. With all due respect, he did not discuss family often. If truth be told, he never mentioned having a brother.
How could it be otherwise? Gawain was not but a child when I left Riverspring.
How so?
I won't dally on this matter any longer, groom, but note that I am here to help. Please tell me what happened.
The City Watch entered the home by force and demanded to speak with the Master, but they did not find him. It had been a long time since we'd seen him here anyway. He sometimes sent us instructions. We received a letter not long ago. The steward Lambert kept it. He knew how to read, he did. That's actually why they took him away. He knew a bit more than the others. The mother take pity on him.
I assume not as bride and groom, but I don't actually know any other context for that word there. Could be like a stable keeper, grooms the horses? I'm not sure.
That seems important. Did the steward mention the letter's contents?
Aye, he said that Lord Gawain was headed to King's Landing, and that we had to prepare for his arrival. But judging from the face he made, there was something else written, and not good tidings.
Do you know what has happened to the letter?
The Gold Cloaks ransacked the house. It must be lost somewhere in the jumble. I must also warn you that a woman's letter arrived the other day. Perfumed and all. Lambert made that one disappear right quickly. He said it was Master Gawain's private affairs, and that it wasn't to be gossiped about.
What did he do with it?
Lambert hid all important documents in a special hiding place. It's in his room, upstairs.
Interesting. With a little luck, the watch won't have found it. I need those letters.
Did you see the Gold Cloaks at the door, my lord? It's dangerous.
Gawain had quite a head start on me. He should have arrived in King's Landing long ago. You say he never came here?
No, my lord, and he did well not to. The men of the City Watch keep coming to ask questions about him. They told us that Lord Gawain was a criminal. They even promised a pile of gold for his head. Since then, all of King's Landing's wretches have spread the word. Yesterday, 3 of them even tried to beat me into telling them where he was. Lambert wouldn't let me leave the house after that. And today, the Gold Cloaks arrived as if they knew the Master had returned. But they're wrong. No one here has seen him.
I have to go and look inside. The men of the watch guard the entrance. Do you know another way in?
Perhaps. The service trapdoor leading to the cellar behind the house. Would that do?
Are the men of the City Watch not watching it?
I have no idea. But it's Gawain they were interested in, not the house itself.
Let us go. Show me the way.
Very well.
but let us pick up the pace. I've no desire to remain here.
Watch out, my lord.
Wow, alright, he's really booking it. Alright, let me keep up with him. Look at him go! Such speed.
Whatever you can spare, my lord.
Alright.
Here we are. Do you see the trapdoor over there? It leads into the cellar. Practical and discreet. I've used it many a time coming home from the tavern.
And not a guard in sight. Perfect. I'll take it over from here.
Once you're down there, climb to the ground floor. Careful, the cellar is somewhat badly lit. Lambert hid his papers in his quarters, in a small recess behind an old shield. The woman's letter should be there. As for the other, well now, I don't know what to tell you. Check all the rooms. It must be somewhere.
I'll find it. Not to worry.
May the seven be with you, Lord.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Alright, let me get caught up right here. Toastman, welcome in. How are you doing today, Toastman? Hope everything's going well with you. Let's see. I don't recognize that brand, Amanda. But I do appreciate a good chocolate milk, so that sounds tasty. There is most people in this world is shady, that's true. Let's see. Broken Crow, your partner is watching someone play Deadly Premonition. He was at the townhouse scene where York was meeting the townspeople. Every time York met someone new, everyone's suspicious in that scene, which is nice. I appreciate some red herrings to muddy the waters. Personally, the first time I played that scene, you know Brian, the graveyard keeper, who has like no relevance on the plot whatsoever? When we met him in that scene, I'm like, oh, that's the guy. That guy is suspicious, and then he never comes up in the plot again. So that was me completely off track there. Coming to Germany and taking a quick trip to Denmark to get one? Ooh, I would love to. That sounds amazing. Alright. Where's that trapdoor? Hello? To the basement! Yeah, that sounds awesome. Alright, so check out the basement real quick first, see if there's anything of interest down here itself. And then we will start searching the house floor by floor. Alright. I mean, technically this is the house of my family, so nothing is really stealing here. Pretty much my birthright. More or less. Basically. You know. They do say possession is 9/10 of the law. Got some lore right there, another seal of knowledge.
No, this door opens onto the square. Not exactly a discreet exit.
Alright, yeah, we won't touch that one. Letter from Gawain. Alright. Let's see what we got here. My loyal Lambert, House Sarwick is in mourning. My lord father is dead and I've been accused of murdering him. It is all part of an effort to prevent me from making claims to my lawful inheritance. I am heading in all haste to King's Landing. I must see King Robert to assert my rights and put a stop to these evil rumors about me. Ensure that all is ready for my arrival. Gawain Sarwick. Alright, so yeah, he says he's going to King's Landing, but he also says he didn't commit the murder. Which, you know, somebody did, so we're going to figure out who that is.
Our manse was ransacked. The City Watch really had a field day.
The Graveyard Keeper was so sus, and then he just never came up again. Let's see what we got here. A couple of coins, that's not quite what we're looking for. Here's the shield. And there's the secret alcove. My sweet Gawain, Madame Chataya says that I am forever frowning when she brings me new clients these days. How could I not when the sound of your warm laughter still echoes in my alcove? Your loyal Lambert led me to believe that you would soon return to King's Landing. It would be the perfect time to finish the game of Savas that still clutters up my table? Do you recall the stakes we set? You're Felina who yearns for you. Alright, so Felina is the mysterious lady there.
I see. It would appear that my little brother developed an infatuation for one of Shataya's whores. I must pay her a visit. This Felina might know where to find Gawain.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Unbelievable. We have guards at every entry point, but there's always a rat who manages to crawl in. Come on, men. There's vermin to get rid of here.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. There's a lot of them. Let's see. What do we want to start with? I still don't have an AoE, so that's not good. Start with Retaliate, then. And let's go for the weaker dudes first, see if we can take them out of the equation. Thank goodness for Retaliate stance. And also, thank goodness for very quick energy regeneration. I'm very appreciative of that. I'm still kind of getting my ass kicked here. So let's have a swig for my Milk of the Poppy. There we go. That's a good amount of health back. Now, stun this guy. There we go. He's gonna be tough. This guy I suspect is going to be a challenge. Let's see. Let me use Regenerative Heat. See if I can get some of my health back here. And then use Fierce the Wolverine, see if we can knock his hit chance down a little bit. That'll be nice. And then let's use Energy Regen. I can use some more abilities here. Am I still regenerating? I am still regenerating, so that's good. Let's use Fierce as a Wolverine again. Make him inaccurate one more time. Oh, and let's interrupt him. Whatever he's doing, I don't want any part of it. Alright, this guy is tough. He really is. Let's see. Use Regenerative Heat again. There we go, get some more health back, because wow, we used a lot. Still waiting for my energy to come back. There we go. Whew, alright. And all he had on him was some coins? It didn't actually show what I got from him. Yeah, just some coins, alright. Whew. Hey, Finkelroy, welcome in. How are you doing today, Finkelroy? Hope you are doing good. It's a chess-like game in the world. Thank you, Roxana. I wasn't actually sure about that. Pretty damn good at that Telltale Abomination. I want to play the Telltale game eventually, but no, this is like an action RPG. Feels a little bit like Dragon Age Origins. I'm surprised nobody's heard of it before. Yeah, the dog's with the other character, unfortunately. What's the dog doing? Alright, so... Now, let's see. So, did we get any interesting new weapons? Not particularly. Hold on to those for right now. Did we get any interesting new gear? And that's medium armor, and we want to stick with light for right now because it's kind of our deal. Hang on to that. So no, not really any interesting gear from that. Kind of stinks. Alright. Let us move on, then. We'll probably just head out the way we came, I suppose. I have it in your Steam library to get around to it eventually, but I have so many good and decent games to play for it. I don't know, I'm liking this one so far. I'm actually really surprised by this one. It feels like a hidden gem. Man, it always feels like you didn't buy enough. I know that feeling. As long as you've got some around. That's probably a good thing. Alright, let's make another save, because that was kind of a dangerous battle there. Chapter 4, that's Chapter 2, here we go. I mean, they're meant for entertainment relentlessly, so as long as you're enjoying yourself, I would say you're doing the right thing. Oh, the Telltale Game of Thrones. Gotcha, gotcha. See, I'm going to play that eventually as part of my series where I try to play basically all of the Telltale games. But for right now, I just kind of wanted to play this because I tested it out and I'm like, wow, number one, how has nobody heard of this game? And number two, it seems like it might actually be pretty cool. Hey, Trinetta, good morning. You enjoy your lurk. Glad to have you with us. And hey, Eric, Director, welcome in. How are you doing today, Eric? Hope all is well with you. Loot over here? Nope. To the brothel! Alright, so yeah, if there's any question, the tooltip right there just says that the rings we've been finding are in fact vendor trash. So that's good to know.
Intriguing. Now here's a visitor who brings back pleasant memories. Is that really you, Sir Alistair?
It has been a long time, Shataya.
It has been years since you honored us with your presence. It's been so long, I thought you'd lost interest in houses of pleasure.
You weren't wrong about that. My eyes have been opened to the light of R'hllor, and I took up the red robes of priesthood.
The gods gave us voices with which to sing their praises, hands to build their temples, and desire to honor them through our lovemaking.
You haven't changed, Shataya, but I have.
Excellent. If there's anything I can do to lighten your worries, it would be my pleasure. Just ask.
Just the facts, ma'am. Did you ever watch the show? Yes, I did watch the show. I enjoyed it for the most part. Vicaroy, I can respect that too. Also an awesome choice of games right there. Dragon Lady Myth, how are you doing today? Yeah, both of them have to go to different brothels too. Interestingly enough.
I'm looking for a certain Falena. Is she one of the girls in this house?
Falena is one of my most enchanting girls, and she is well educated. She will be just impertinent enough to please you, my dear. I'm surprised that you know her.
I learned that she was, rather close to my brother.
Of course. I should have known. Gawain very much enjoyed Falena's attentions. Would you care to spend some time in her pleasant company?
It would be a pleasure.
Do go upstairs. Her room is at the end of the corridor on the left. She has been rather sad as of late. Perhaps you will succeed in comforting her.
I'll see what I can do.
I mean, not like that, but, you know, we're here. I'm going to poke around for loot, though. Because, of course. Some things never change. Including my constant desire for loot. Hey, Geek Boy, welcome in. How are you doing today? Vicaroy, you tried to break out of the rut, but you found out you enjoy your rut. I totally understand that. I do. I do. And it's nice to know what you like, you know? It's nice to have something you enjoy and have access to lots of it.
Many pardons, my lord, but are you not Sir Alistair Sarwick? I heard tell that you had returned to the Seven Kingdoms.
Indeed. You appear to know much about me. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
I realize that my impromptu intervention might have startled you, my lord, but pray, do not take umbrage. The return of a war hero could not help but attract my attention, particularly when his return proves to be so ostentatious.
I won no honors in the war, just scars. But you have yet to introduce yourself.
Your modesty does you honor, my lord. You forged quite a name for yourself fighting for King Robert in his rebellion. Excuse my rudeness. I've not yet told you my name. I am Lord Varys, and I hope you will count me as a friend. We never crossed paths 15 years ago, but perhaps you have heard of me?
We caught up here. She is good, DB Stewart. That was a well-written conversation. I like that. It had the personal touch, but still kept to business there. How are you doing, DB Stewart? Hope you're doing good. Shane, it's been really good catching your streams again. Just got to say, I missed your content. Well, it's been good chatting with you as well, Broken Crow. I hope everything has been good since last time we were hanging out. And it's good to talk to you again. Not a run if you really enjoy it. That's true. The wrong choice of words there, I think. Groove, perhaps. That might be a good one. What is Varys doing in the brothel? That's what I'm wondering as well. But he seems to be wherever the information is, so that might be what he's here for.
Lord Varys. Oh yes, I know you. You were Master of Whisperers to old King Aerys Targaryen. I did not recognize you, disguised as you are. I remember a more elegant man of the court.
Well, I am delighted to hear that. Let us simply say that I sometimes prefer to go unnoticed.
You haven't changed. Already in the time of Aerys, it was said that you had eyes in every court in Westeros, and that you knew everything about everyone. We rebels called you the Spider. Some of our lords were wary of you. You made some enemies along the way.
Alas, the people of the Seven Kingdoms have little affection for eunuchs. All of those noble knights and grand lords are loath to risk their reputations with informers and spies. But in the Game of Thrones, information is power. Those who most despise us are often the first to benefit from our whispers.
Please pardon my curiosity, Lord Varys, but I find it surprising to see a person of your ilk frequenting houses of ill repute.
Well, there are 1,000 little nothings to be learned in this sort of establishment. Whores make men talkative, you understand. And since King Robert was kind enough to keep me in my position, I have much to do here.
It's true, DB Stewart, it's true, so it's a perfect place for him to be popping in, getting some information.
It would really surprise me if our meeting were purely chance.
Indeed, but my intentions are good. I wanted to discuss the Baratheon Rebellion.
Okay.
Why not? There is one question that I've never been able to be free of. Do you believe that the rebellion was a good thing, after all is said and done? Is King Baratheon a better king than Targaryen?
Old King Aerys was mad, my lord. Mad and cruel. That no one can deny. His habit of burning the great people of the kingdom alive could only bring him to ruin. After that, any idiot could have passed for a good king. As for His Majesty, Robert, his subjects loved him. Of that I have little doubt, but he pays little heed to matters of the realm and remains blind to the enemies around him. I fear that a new storm brews on the horizon. Does that knowledge make you regret your part in the rebellion?
Some good came of it all the same. I find comfort in telling myself that all was not done in vain.
You were just one young knight amongst hundreds of others, and Tywin Lannister was always a demanding master. He dragged you into that war and you carried out your duty as a bannerman.
At the time, Lord Tywin wanted a foot in each camp. When he ordered us to fight for Robert, I chose to follow his orders, yes.
Why such bitterness, my friend? You fought valiantly, and, more importantly, you were on the winning side. You could have brought renown, fortune, and glory to your house, if you had so wished. And yet, when the time came to reap the benefits of your efforts, you turned away and left Westeros. I admit that I do not understand why.
It is something that I recall without fondness, Lord Varys, and of which I do not speak easily.
Ah, my dear Alistair, it is too cruel of you to leave my curiosity thus unsatisfied. But your secrets are yours alone. I have no wish to cause offense. Perhaps it would interest you to learn that your old squire, Valar, did not spurn the honors as you did. Lord Tywin Lannister covered him in gold and knighted him to reward him for his exploits and his unfailing loyalty.
For his unspeakable brutality, you mean to say? I had the opportunity to behold his work again in the square. Such a wild beast should not be left to roam free, much less granted a command. It is an invitation to disaster.
Have a care, my friend. Sir Valar has become an important member of the court. He is a faithful supporter of Queen Cersei's, and he could cause you great harm if you were to make him an enemy. I strongly recommend that you avoid making such remarks in public.
Let's see, Mana, why did he leave? We don't actually know yet. He's been kind of cagey about it. I have a feeling it has something to do with Valar, but we don't know exactly. Now, the reason I chose that text option to not tell him is because this guy's the spy master. I think we got to be very careful how much we tell him. Because, number one, we never know what his agenda is, and number two, I have no idea what he'd do with any information we give him. I want to be cagey with him, but no, we still don't know why exactly Alistair abandoned his house after the war. It's a good question, and I have a feeling we'll have to find out eventually.
I watched him grow in both size and ferociousness. I know what he is capable of better than anyone. No need to worry, though. I won't go provoking him without cause.
What a relief. Now, I'm afraid that I must beg your leave. Please excuse me. I'm afraid that my little birds are always chirping and demanding my attention. Make the most of your stay with Chataya. I hope to see you again soon.
Certainly wasn't expecting to bump into him. Kind of wild. Alright. Well, let's continue going where we're going, I suppose. I'm just going to search your room for loot before I talk to you. Don't mind me. Completely ignore me sifting through all your stuff. Alright, we're good. Oh, did we get a new trait there? Seriously? Hang on. Take a look. Character traits. Nostalgic! Memories came flooding back during your first meeting with Varys. Effects, 1 extra skill point earned per level. Nice! Good catch there, man. I didn't notice that. Alright.
You are Felena, if I'm not mistaken. Chataya said that I might find you here.
You are not mistaken, my lord. How might I please you?
A one-on-one will be enough to satisfy me. Preferably far from prying ears.
My lord needs only close the door. At Chataya's, the walls are thick and the beds are deep.
Slow down. I just want to speak with you.
Oh, in that case, it will be done according to my lord's pleasure.
I am Alistair, of House Sarwick. I imagine that means something to you.
Sarwick? By the maiden, you are from Gawain's family, are you not? Did he send you? How is he? When will he return?
Whew. Alright. Varys was such a great character, though. He was, and the guy that played him was amazing. Like, he always felt so slimy. He constantly felt like he was up to something. He usually was. Oh, yeah, he was fantastic. He stole every scene he was in the show. One of my favorite characters on there.
By R'hllor's flame. Why are you so concerned with my brother's fate?
My lord, I know the realities of my profession. Chataya treats us well, but in a few years I will be too old to draw men's eyes. And what awaits me then? Begging or walking the docks? I wish for Lord Gawain to take me into his service. Not to marry him. I'm not that naive. But he has always been attentive and charming. He will make a good master. He and I have talked about this.
I understand your worries, but all of this does not tell me where he is. You recently sent him a love letter. You seem to be aware of his movements.
Yes, my lord. Lord Gawain told me he was going to Riverspring in order to visit his father. Lambert, his servant, would send me news. He told me that Lord Gawain planned to return to King's Landing shortly. So that he wouldn't forget to pay me a visit, I sent him a message.
He came here?
Yes, but my message was for naught. He came directly here soon after his arrival in town. He found out that the City Watch was looking for him. It was I who washed the dust of travel from him. He did not even go to his home first.
Interesting. Yeah, ask for no verification whatsoever, which is interesting. That's Eric Director. A few days earlier was my 3-year Twitch anniversary. Oh, awesome. Well, happy Twitch anniversary, and I'm glad that I have been here for as long as I have. It's been a pleasure having you with us there, Eric. Yeah, that is disappointing, Trev. I don't remember if he's still alive in the books. I'm going to have to look into that. Let's see.
At least he made it to King's Landing. I was beginning to wonder if he had disappeared along the way. Did he tell you what he planned to do next?
He was very nervous. He hardly spoke to me that night. I tried to ask him questions about the patricide rumors, but they only made him angry. The last thing he said was that he would go to the Red Keep, that the Crown would hear what he had to say, and that he had more than one card to play. He left at the first light of dawn. I have had no news since, and the Gold Cloaks continue to search for him. Something must have gone wrong.
Indeed. It would appear that Garwin never returned to the Sarwick residence.
What do you plan to do, my lord? The City Watch has searched for him in vain for days. Even Lord Varys does not know his whereabouts, and Lord Varys knows all.
You spoke of Garwin with the eunuch. Why? What did he want?
He asked me questions, my lord. Nearly the same ones you did. He said he wanted to help him.
Strange. Why would the Master of Whisperers want to help a fugitive escape the King's justice?
I don't know why, but Lord Varys has always been good to us here. He has given us many reasons to be thankful for his attention. As far as he knows, the City Watch never caught Lord Garwin. The Gold Cloaks have nothing to do with his disappearance.
Yes, I thought so. They came to search the Sarwick residence and are still looking for him. I will go to the Red Keep and see if I can find out more about him.
Wait. This cloak belongs to Lord Garwin. He forgot it. Take it, please.
Let's see. Varys reprised his role from the TV series, as did Jer Mormont. Alright, so we've met both of them, and I thought both of them had their same voice from the TV show. So that's very cool. Both of them very cool characters, I think.
By the fire! That's Sarwick Giltwaters. I remember seeing Father wear it on many a special occasion. Indeed, a cloak is more appropriate for a royal interview. I wasn't expecting to find it in this place.
Lord Garwin wore it when he would come to visit. Since he was a wanted man, he feared it would attract too much attention, so he preferred leaving it here. I am sure he would be happy to know that the cloak is in the hands of a kinsman.
This cloak is worth a fortune. How kind of you to return it to me.
You're making me blush. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable keeping this cloak in my residence. If the Gold Cloaks were to find it, I could get into trouble. Take it, please. It's yours. I pray to the maiden to help you in your search. Find Garwin, my lord. Bring him back safe and sound.
I would need more than the help of an imaginary goddess, but I appreciate the intention, as I'm sure my brother does as well. Farewell, Felina.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I think in the trailer there was a quick shot of him, and it's going to be hilarious when we run into him, I suspect. Yeah, she seems legit. Also, that's good reasoning too. Hey, why are you giving me this thing that's worth $1 bajillion? Because it's too hot to fence. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so it's light armor. Very similar stats, but +6 bargaining chance. Alright. Sure. Go ahead and put that on. Can we see it? Cannot look at our character model here. Yes, I believe in the correct imaginary deity, not one of those silly incorrect imaginary deities. You fool! Alistair seems to come up with religious indignance at the strangest times in this game. Alright. Well, that's about everything we need to know here. As the camera keeps spinning on me. Come on. Alright. Let's see, is there anything else to see up here? We were just in here a second ago. Hello? Anybody here? No? Just gonna poke around a little bit. Not in the way most people are in the brothel. I mean, just, you know, oh, God, I can't find good words for this. We're just gonna move. They're busy in there. I'm gonna leave them be. They're also busy in there. I'm gonna leave them be. Alright, downstairs. Uh-oh.
There. That's him. Halt there. In the name of the Crown, I arrest you.
What is it I stand accused of, officer?
You're accused of murder. Guards from the City Watch were killed in your home just today.
Oh, God. Alright, this one's hard. This one's tricky. Do we claim self-defense, which will absolutely not work under any circumstances? Or do we try and deny it because they don't have any proof? I can't see self-defense possibly working out here. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. So has suspicion been cast on the other half-brother? Not yet, but we know he's an evil asshole. I think the only reason nobody suspects him is because, as far as we know, he wasn't in River Spring at the time, whereas Gawain was. So it's hard to accuse him of anything when it doesn't appear he was in town, you know? That's about it. That would be interesting, DB Sword. I'm not sure. The conversation in this game seems pretty interesting. Yeah, self-defense is basically admitting it too, so that's a little bit dangerous. In my house that I was told not to go in, but how would I get in? That'd be bad. Yeah, let's deny it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just arrived in King's Landing. Men died in my home? Do you have any leads?
You're quite confident, Sir Alistair, but your story isn't fooling anyone. Several witnesses saw you leave your home immediately after the incident.
The King's justice concerns everyone, my lord, even people of your standing. Give yourself up.
What will become of him?
He will be stripped of his weapons and brought to the dungeons of the Red Keep. If he's found guilty, tradition allows him to choose his own punishment. He will either be sent to the wall to take the black, or be beheaded.
Now that's an amusing notion.
And if you should be foolish enough to resist, my men are just outside, and they would eagerly welcome a chance to avenge their brothers in arms. A simple gesture from me, and this brothel will be left in ruins.
Sir Alistair, I pray, none of that here. Think of my girls.
Very well, officer. I'll follow you.
Kind of has me over a barrel there, unfortunately. I was all for taking them down, but I don't want the collateral damage on my head. Oh, alright. Things went bad quickly there. Meanwhile, in the dungeon...
Courage, Alistair. Courage. A few days spent in the dungeons of the Red Keep won't be the death of me. They're bound to send me someone to speak with.
Surely, yeah. We're gonna send a lawyer or something down here, right? Counsel?
Hello, Lord Sarwick.
Oh, hey, Varys.
Lord Varys?
It is too bad these surroundings are not as pleasant as our last encounter. How has your stay been?
Long. I had expected a quick trial when the men of the City Watch came to arrest me. I was mistaken. You are the first person to come and visit me.
This is a little suspicious, most definitely. Yeah, I don't remember several people hanging around when we left the house. That seems suspicious too. As for Phoenix Wright, I know he could get us out of this eventually.
Why is everything taking so long? What does the Crown intend to do with me?
My friend, I'm terribly sorry, but the Crown has no desire to take care of you. After all, you attacked the Gold Cloaks.
And my brother?
Unfortunately, I know no more than you on that subject.
To what do I owe the honor of your presence here, Varys? I never have visitors.
You see, the fact that you don't seem to care about yourself rather pleases me. Your escape will go unnoticed for quite some time.
You plan to help me escape from here? You?
Apparently so.
What could you possibly gain from that?
The balance of the Seven Kingdoms is delicate, and I predict more upheaval to come. It is clear that you have a role in what is to come.
Thank you for your concern, but I refuse to leave these cells as a fugitive. I prefer to await my trial and defend my name before the crown.
You are quite the optimist.
I am sorry if I've ruined your plans. I intend to meet with the Queen. I must take back Riverspring and keep that traitor Valar from getting his hands on it. To do that, my name must be cleared. Otherwise, how can I plead my case before the Queen?
Cleared? You've killed Goldcloaks, my friend.
Who has accused me? One of Valar's soldiers? Then it will be my word against his.
I see. It may not go as smoothly as you imagine. Believe me when I tell you that it will be several more weeks before your trial. In the meantime, Zavala will have wed your sister.
Damn it. Oh, that's what they're doing. They're stalling. Yeah, so it's not that they're trying to get stories straight. They're trying to make sure that Valar gets claim of my my house before I can even make a move for it. Yeah, why do his eyes look pure white in this? It's kind of weird. Like, he looks good enough as long as they don't get too close to his face under the hood, but once they get super close, he's a little pale, eyes are a little white. Ugh.
Valar is the one who truly preoccupies you, is he not? That's why you're here, making this proposal.
Only the kingdom preoccupies me, my friend. That said, we may find common ground.
I'm listening.
I can get you an audience with the Queen. Today, if you wish it.
I doubt that a fugitive would be allowed to approach her, much less speak to her.
You only knew Cersei Lannister as a naive young princess, dear man. Since her marriage, she has become a strong-willed queen with a burning ambition, well-versed in intrigue. She has been filling the court with her creatures for years now.
So?
Thus, the virtue she prizes above all else is loyalty, which she rewards generously. That is how Zavala moved up in court, and therein, paradoxically, lies your opportunity. Swear blind allegiance to the Queen, become her devoted servant, and she will give you what you desire.
And you believe that Valar will just sit there and allow me to thwart his ambitions?
Oh, I doubt that very much. It is quite likely that he will strike back at you eventually, but in front of the Queen, he won't dare to use force. Of course, he will try to remind her of her commitments, but she has never been capable of the same loyalty that she demands of her men. Impress her, make yourself more desirable than your rival, and you will win.
Alright. Hey, Rex says, welcome in. I've heard that a time or two as well. How are you doing today, Rex says? Hope you're doing good.
Is Valar sly enough to have wronged the Master of Whisperers himself?
Your half-brother is much more intelligent than he appears, and he has a powerful ally who has begun to move her pawns forward. As for the details, those are my concern.
Excellent, Varys. How do you plan on getting me out of here?
As you may imagine, I have no desire to be seen in the company of a fugitive when I go back up. You'll have to manage on your own. Here is the key to your cell. Once I've left, you will leave and head towards the guard room. You will find the guard asleep at his post. I'll wager that he was served a particularly strong glass of wine.
Very well. And the others? Surely the king's prisons are not guarded by just one drunk man.
Don't worry. In the very depths of the Red Keep, there are paths known only to ghosts and spiders.
Are you saying that the throne room can be accessed through secret passages without being seen by anyone?
Indeed. When the Red Keep was built, King Maegor the Cruel made certain that the fortress walls were all connected by a vast network of secret passages. These passages allowed his spies to see and hear everything that occurred in every room in the keep. It is said that Maegor had every man who worked on its construction executed in order to keep the passages secret.
Apparently that was not enough.
Indeed. But don't forget, Lord Sarwick, it is my duty to stay informed. I am the only one who knows all of its entrances and the full extent of its meanderings.
I see. Then tell me how to access the throne room.
Pass by the row of cells across from yours. Look for the one with the flagstone on the floor bearing the sigil of the Targaryen dragon. It is a passage towards the tunnels. Past that point, be on your guard.
Don't worry about me. I carry the light of R'hllor. It will guide me in the darkness.
I will await you at the end of the passage to give you access to the throne room, where you will meet the Queen. Good luck, Lord Alistair, and I will see you soon.
Alright, time to see if we can sneak our way out of here. It is good to see Varys again, I like him. He's doing some really fine voice acting in this game too, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's save over this one. Sneak in a hack and slash game? They're doing pretty good at having a big variety of mechanics in here. Like we had the dog following the scents earlier in the stream today. That was pretty cool. Alright. Looking for a flagstone with a Targaryen symbol on it.
By the flame. It's our quartermaster. So he's the one I heard yelling. May R'hllor welcome him to his light.
As I see if I can loot his corpse. Alright. Is that a guard in there? Is that just a suit of armor? That looks like a guard. That is 2 guards, alright. Well, I am in no condition to fight with no weapons whatsoever. So, what are we gonna do here? I think that was a reference to himself, though, because you remember before they said that, they called him the Spider during the war. Feels like an elaborate setup to get you executed as a fugitive? I don't know, it sounded like they were going to execute me anyway. That's why I feel like I can trust him. Let's see, side objective, reclaim my possessions from the guard room. We definitely need that. We need to get my stuff back. Alright, so... Alright, doesn't really say much there. I don't want to run into those guards. But I don't see that stone he was talking about. I think that's the guard room as well. I don't see anything I can do out here, so I think I have to go in here.
Wine's too strong, eh? Obviously Varys truly knows how to live.
I think those are just suits of armor. Alright, cool, we're good. Alright, got some stuff back. Ah, right, I didn't remember him being... I remember the little birds, I did not remember the... Oh, jeez! I've been spotted! Oh, that's not good. They're using medium. Alright, so we should be good against that. So... stun his ass. Did not actually want to run into these dudes, that's bad. We'll make it work, though. Alright, let's keep counterattacking. Alright, there we go. No, we're using cutting blade here, so let's switch. I wish I could more easily tell what weapon I'm wielding at any given time, but I really can't. Do I have another weapon? I might not have another weapon. Alright. Let's just counterattack then, it's fine. Oh, it says we're doing bonus damage with that, so that must have been the right weapon for the job. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're just killing more gold cloaks now. Varys is like, oh my god. I gave you one job. gave you one job. Now, where's the rest of my stuff is the next question. Trying to peek around corners here. Aha. Alistair's belonging and the key to the Red Keep cells. Beautiful. Also some more boots right there. Alright, let's get equipped up again because I don't like running around not wearing any gear. So let's see. At the Andal Glaive in slot 1. And we're going to put... see, the Cudgel in at slot 2, I think. Do we? No, we want to have this, because right now we seem to be seeing light and medium. We don't see too much heavy. Although having a heavy would probably be a nice option. Alright, yeah, so we've got a sword for light. Yeah, those guys were wearing light armor. I was misreading that. And then this would be for medium, but it's not a very good weapon, honestly. So yeah, we'll keep that in case we run into any nasty boss-type enemies. And then here we go. We're just wearing pants right now. Just pants. Which is for some reason in our shirt slot. Alright, so we'll put on the Red Priest hood. Another vambrace. Sarek armor. Sorry, Gilt Waters. And the leather boots. And we've still got our ring on for some reason, so that's cool. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit more competent now, so that's a good thing. Okay. That's our side mission complete, correct? Yes. So now we just need to get the hell out of here is all we gotta do. As quiet as we can, ideally. Which, you know me in stealth, this isn't going to go well. Alistair puts his shirt on one leg at a time like everybody else. Oh, God. Alright. So now... where's that weird brick he was talking about?
There. The dragon. The passage that Varys told me about must be hidden in that cell. Lord, guide me. You who see all. Reveal to me what is hidden in the dark.
Press the R button to activate the Vision of R'hllor, which will reveal hidden interactive elements, objects, doors, secret passages, etc. Oh, hey, we got detective vision. That's pretty cool. Nice, nice. Explore the labyrinth of Megor's Holdfast to reach Varys. Alright. Labyrinth, you say? That's not great. I'm going to make another save here, now that we got our gear. Anyway. It turns out magic is cool. Is this not what you want to see in a stealth game? A big pile of bodies? Dead men tell no tales. That's about all I've got there. Can teleport traps be hard behind? Oh god, I hope not. No, we still got a long way before level 3, unfortunately. I want to level up again. Can't go through either of those. No secrets here. Is there anything actually in the passage? No? Alright, so this is just kind of a little shortcut here. Alright, let's keep exploring then. But where are the audio puzzles? Hopefully as far away from me as humanly possible. Nothing here. like I don't want to go down, but I don't really have much of a choice. Any secret passages down here? No, this does not appear to be where we want to be. Alright. Any of those doors actually open? It didn't look like they did. Not that one, no. See something on the other side there. Surely there's some sort of secret passage along here somewhere, right? Doesn't look like it. It's incredibly suspicious, though. That door doesn't open. Can't open that door. Nope, there's got to be another secret passage right here that I'm not seeing. See anything there? My tactic with games where stealth is an option is try to be stealthy, die once, say screw this, and just kill everything you come across. Usually my tactic, which you've probably seen on here before, is I say, alright, I'm going to take this careful, I'm going to take this slow, I'm going to stealth through all of this. Then I get spotted by the very first guard, scream, "We're going loud!" and then kill everyone. Does it work every time? No, but it is what I do every time. You know, I do want to play Dishonored. I really enjoyed playing that game. I played it off stream. I had a really great time with it. I would love to play it on stream sometime. Seriously, there's got to be something to do with this, right? I don't see anything there. Game, what do you want from me here? Does it work anytime? I mean, it's what happens. I'm not going to say it's an effective strategy, but it is what we're doing. Wait, what the hell is this? How did I not notice this before? How did I just not notice this big doorway? Well, now I feel foolish. Alright, so that's what we missed. Another staircase over here. Kind of a creepy crumbling one, but another staircase nonetheless. Trying not to run into guards if we can avoid it. But I also want loot, so it's kind of a balancing act here. Alright, no, nothing down here that I can see. Wait till the first sighting, exactly. Once I've done my first failure, no matter how minor, that's when I give up stealth forever and ever. Yeah, so we're not in the hidden passage so far. We're using hidden passages to move between actual passages is what it looks like. So we were only in a hidden passage briefly, and I'm hoping we can get back to the hidden passages because I feel exposed here. But right now, this part's not actually a hidden passage.
Is this a jest? Did you really think he could come through here?
Don't even know where here is. Let's keep looking, agreed?
That's right. We'll keep looking. And if we find anything resembling an exit, I'm getting out of here.
That was weird. Oh shit, they spotted me. We gotta keep moving. No secrets here. Loot. Any bit of coins, I'll take that. He's talking to a friend who was looking for the word androgynous but couldn't remember it. The phrase my brain coined instead was gender anonymity. Oh, that's good. That's good, though. I think you may have actually done better than the word itself. Keep that one, trademark it if you are able. I think you got something there. There's a big old lever here. Do I want to pull the lever? Kinda. I heard sounds of fighting. That's a little weird. Nobody's attacking me, though. Let's see, what did I pick up there? A cutting weapon called a meat cleaver, which isn't better than my Andal glaive. Shane, when repeatedly lighting his own fans' hands on fire. How did they spot me? I was being so subtle. We got 2 levers here. I gotta decide which one to pull. Oh, they're beating some dude down in there. See if we can help him out. That did not open the thing I thought it was going to open. It opened something. I saw a door open, I'm just not sure where. Pull this one too. Alright, that opened this one. Hey, knock it off, dudes! Alright, so this guy's wearing light armor, so I should be able to take him out pretty quickly. So let's hit him as strong as a bear. And then I will hit counterattack. Ah, shoot, he's gonna do something big. There we go. Interrupted him. Nice, nice. And then I will replenish my energy. Very nice. And then I will counterattack once again. Alright, that light armor guy seems content to just counterattack, so... Ah, there he is actually attacking me. Alright, I want to finish him off first if we can. Although the heavy armor guy is just taking so much damage, he's probably going to go down first. Interrupt whatever he's trying to do there. No interest in what it is. Alright, so let me get some healing. Ah, not enough energy for it, dang it. Oh, and they're dead before I can heal. That's fine. That fight went pretty well.
Thank you, my lord. One might say that you arrived just in time.
You? Who are you? What are you doing in these tunnels?
Lord Varys sent me. He was worried that you wouldn't find your way alone.
Well, how very considerate of him. I was beginning to think that he'd sent me here to get lost.
I was also to warn you that the gold cloaks seek you, but those brutes found me first.
I saw that. Enough talk, child. You know the way out of here? Then show me.
Of course, my lord. Follow me.
You're gonna have to hold on for a second. I need to grab loot. Another Andal glaive. Coins. Alright, where the hell did he go? I have no idea where he went to. Does it show on the map? I needed loot, man. It does not show on the map. That's not good. Hello? The hell did that guy run off to? Dude? Well, shit. That's not good. Let's see. Tom, welcome in. How many times has the NPC said winter's coming? Honestly, at least 3 times. And they also liked mentioning the Game of Thrones a lot. So yeah, we're getting all the good quotes out of there. How are you doing today, Tom? How is everything going with you? And how was your stream yesterday? Tell me everything. And if anybody here is not following Retrograde Tom, you definitely should. He's good people. He does amazing streams. One of my favorites on the site. If you're not already following him, click that link. Give him a follow and check him out next time he's live. Let's see. Do you ever plan on playing Divine Divinity? I do. I do. I'm a little spooked because I know it's supposed to be a pretty long game. But yes, I would like to play Divine Divinity, maybe even more of that series. Because you are correct, that is kind of something that's been forgotten. Kind of a game that does not have a lot of recognition in the collective memory. Oh, here he is.
There's a door over here. If only I could find the mechanism.
Let me see.
So yeah, I've tested it out before. It seems pretty interesting. So yeah, that's absolutely a possibility. Oh, having some connection problems? Sorry to hear about that, Drev. Hope this is fun. It is. It's really interesting so far. Nobody seems to have heard of this particular game, but it's really neat. It's a Game of Thrones action RPG. Kind of similar to Dragon Age Origins. Grab the loot before we do anything, and then... There we go. Secret switch. You gonna lead the way? Am I leading the way? I'm leading the way. Alright, it is super dark down here. Holy crap. Yeah, he's still here, but he's not actually showing me where I need to be going anymore. Which is unfortunate. Seems like another secret passage. Or we're exiting the secret passage is what we're doing. Alright, there's a couple of guards over there. I'm gonna have to fight them? Probably. Oh god, these are barrels of wildfire. Jeez, this is a dangerous place to be then. Do we have to fight those guards? Is that a necessity? It seems like it. Yes. Alright, well I'm equipped up, so I should be able to fight him right there. Second best game after Original Sin 2. Ooh, even better than the original Sin. Interesting. Where are they? Alright. Let me switch weapons, and we'll attack this guy. Interrupt him first, because he's up to no good. Switch over to this guy. He's up to no good. Let me interrupt him. There we go. Oh, wow. Almost finished him off with one hit. Alright, so I'll finish him off. And then let's put up a counterattack. So you can see I'm doing 15% bonus damage to this guy. Because of, I'm using the correct weapon against him, which is very nice. Oh god, he is doing tons of damage to me, though. Cancel that. I don't have enough energy for that. Alright, he's down. Am I I'm still stuck in counter mode. Alright. So let's switch weapons, and let me use regenerative heat. Oh god! No, actually, let's just use a... Oh no, I don't have my potions equipped! Shit! Alright, we just need to kill this guy. We just need to kill this guy very quickly. Oh god, I'm gonna die! Shit! Shit. I don't have enough energy to actually use any abilities. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was way too close. Cripes. How did I not equip my potions? Of course I didn't equip my potions. Alright. Put all of the rest of my gear on, didn't put my healing on, naturally. Yeah, anime game next. I'm excited about that one. The first Fullmetal Alchemist on PS2 was interesting, but had some very frustrating sections. I've heard the second one isn't that much better, but it's something that I haven't seen very much on Twitch, and I love playing games like that. It's a nightmare to get... Really? It's a nightmare to get running on modern systems? I played the GOG version, and I think it works straight out of the box, Trev. Might want to check out the GOG version if you hadn't seen it already. Jon Snow says always equip your potions, but he knows nothing, Tom. He knows nothing. Or so I've been told, at least, by reliable sources. Alright, he says we need to go back up, but also I want to see if there's any loot down here, so take a quick look. Alright, got some more lore right there. I'll take that. Is this way? Or are we going up? We might have had to go through those guys. Oops, shit. Alright, these guys have medium armor, and I don't really have anything against that, unfortunately. So, we will throw up a counter. Shoot, I'm not going to be able to interrupt that one fast enough. Oh, I gotta... He's stunned me, jerk. Alright, killed that one guy with pure counterattack, so that's beautiful. This guy... Hit him with that nice stun, and he's toast. Alright, that went better than the last battle. I'll definitely take that then. Must be another case of Steam just doesn't manage to run older games. Yeah, GOG often adds a lot of patches that make things run a little bit more smoothly, but yeah, I don't remember doing anything special to get Divine Divinity to run, so possibly the GOG version is the one to go there. You're using fire in an area where there are barrels of wildfire? I mean, I wasn't using fire there, but I have the option to use fire. If I'm feeling particularly crazy. Can I equip a shield? I don't know if I'm allowed to equip a shield with my ability set. Because my abilities, it says, are... Use a one-handed weapon. It doesn't say I can't use a shield. I'm going to try using a shield, see what happens. Anything over here? That leads back up. I don't know if I want to do that. But this is a dead end, so I have to do that. Let's see. What is this game actually called? It's literally just called Game of Thrones. No qualifiers, no subtitles. It's just called Game of Thrones, which is kind of confusing. It's from 2012, which is the way to differentiate it, because I don't think there was another game that came out in 2012 that's just called Game of Thrones, so... Have that. Oh my god, there's a lot of guys over there. I think I was supposed to stumble into them at that point. Alright, so I see a bunch of light armor and heavy armor. Alright, we can do that. So we've got our sword on, which is good against light armor. Oh, this is going to be tricky, I suspect. Alright, we're saved. Let's do this. What up, jerks? Let's run past this. Oh, these are all... Oh, shoot. These are all archers in the back. That's dangerous. I don't have an AoE, unfortunately. So let's just stab these guys. Just stab these guys. Take him down quickly. There we go. That's one down. I can't use... Alright, so yeah, I can't use a bunch of my abilities if I have a shield on. Well, that's horrifying. I can't change my equip mid-battle either. That's super bad. Alright, no abilities this battle. That's fine. Alright, that just leaves this guy. I should still be able to use my healing abilities, so let's do that. Regenerative heat. Sure. And he's down. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's pick up the loot, and then I need to change my equip, because I'm not allowed to use shields. Duly noted. Got some bonus loot there, too. Alright. Shields. Let's see, we got a cutlass, which is a decent perforating blade. But it looks like we are seeing light and heavy in here, so I'll stick with that. It said incompatible weapon. I think it doesn't want me to use a shield is what it is, because we do have... Our other character does have a bunch of abilities that say sword and shield, so I think that's what it is, honestly. Because let me check the ability that I was trying to use there specifically. Character page, intensity... See, I wanted to use light as a feather, and that's all it says. Weapons required a one-handed weapon, and I was using a one-handed weapon and a shield. So yeah, unfortunately, We just gotta use one-handers by itself. Alright, so we're good there. Let's keep moving. It's an interesting way of keeping the classes distinct. Just not very convenient for me because I love having that extra defense.
This is where I leave you, my lord. I'm not permitted to show myself on the occupied floors of the Red Keep.
Why? Do you also have problems with the law?
No, but Lord Varys doesn't want the court to know too much about his little birds. He's quite insistent on that. Go up one more floor. On your right, you'll see a passage leading to the entrance to the dungeons. Lord Varys will find you there.
In that case, go, before the other guards arrive. You've been a great help.
The honor was all mine, my lord. Good speed.
Now, see, there is a class that does dual wielding, so I don't think I'm supposed to be doing that either. Unfortunately. Hello, secret passage. Oh god. Bad guys? Oh god, bad guys. Alright, I guess we're starting on this guy because I can't click on the other one. Oh, there he is. Alright. Well, let's take out this guy first. Use the magic of deflection. See if I can interrupt that. There we go. Alright. Head to the back next. Take out this stupid archer. Mobilize him. Nice. Oh, come on. Finish him off. Finish him off. Please. There we go. Alright. We don't have anything for medium armor, so we're just going to have to kind of wallop this guy. So let's hit him as strong as a bear. Stun him for a second. And then I'm going to turn on regenerative heat. Oh, did I not have enough energy? I'll use my energy regen. Oh god, there's more coming! Shit! I'll use regenerative heat. And then we'll take care of this guy. Let's counter? Sure, we'll use the counterattack. Alright. Next, let's take out this other archer. Nice, got him mobilized so he can't run from me. Beautiful. And he's finished. Cool, cool. Alright, now we take this guy with his shitty medium armor down. Let's counterattack. I shoot, not enough energy for that. Alright, I don't like whatever he's gonna do. I think he's causing bleed. That didn't work too well, whatever he's doing there. Let's wait for him to give me an excuse if I need to. Oh, we'll take him down. Cool. Yeah, skill descriptions are not necessarily always universally useful. We do what we can. Alright. Grab some more loot while we're in here. Ah, some on the floor too. Bonus loot, nice. Oh, there's Varys himself. Alright. Varys just watching the fight go down. I'm like, ah, this guy's decent. Suppose he's alright. Alright. So I think we're still where we want to be. Let's save here. I think we are heading back to save number 1. Yes. Alright. See what Varys has to say to us now.
Alistair, finally. I had begun to worry that your adventure had come to a most unfortunate end.
It was a close call. The tunnels are swarming with guards. Your little bird came in quite handy.
Yes. This dear treasure is very resourceful, discreet, and loyal too.
What next? Which path must I take to reach the Queen?
Most importantly, have you considered what you will say to her when she asks how you escaped?
I will use it to demonstrate my talents. If she is as ambitious as you have described, she will value my services that much more.
Excellent. It would be very unfortunate for both of us if my name were to reach the Queen's ears. She probably hates me as much as she does her imp of a brother. The throne room is at the top of the stairs behind me. At this hour, you should find the Queen in the upper gallery.
You always find a way to win on all fronts, don't you?
As for me, I will make these bodies disappear. It wouldn't do to add this massacre to your charge.
This is true.
Good luck, my lord. And remember, the Queen does not like to be taken for a fool.
He's just in a silly, goofy mood. That does sound on brand. Alright. Time to see if we can get some help from the Queen herself. Oh, let's hope. We definitely need a win. Find Queen Cersei and receive her support. Alright, upper gallery, they said. Ooh, awarded. Congratulations. Speaking of wins, I love it. I love it. Loot in here. I think no. As the camera chugs. Ah, crap.
Halt! Who are you? State your business.
I am Alistair Sarwick, loyal servant to the Crown. I wish to have an audience with Queen Cersei.
The Queen only receives petitioners when holding court. Why don't you explain how you got into the throne room instead? Guards, seize him!
Just a moment, Sir Celtigar. Bring me that man.
My thanks for granting me an audience, Your Grace. I am Alistair Sarwick of Riverspring, bannerman to House Lannister.
Yes, that name conjures something. You're the man who was arrested for murdering the Goldcloaks. What I don't know, on the other hand, is how you managed to barge straight into the heart of the Red Keep. Explain to me, then, how you were able to evade the palace guards.
I don't know what I did not escape from the Red Keep means. I think we gotta lie here.
Your Grace, with all due respect, I cannot answer that.
Really? You're playing a very dangerous game, Sir Alistair. I appreciate persistence, but a sensible man should always know when to submit. I will ask you one more time. How were you able to accomplish that feat?
Which was the title, Sir and Maester? Is that a real thing, or is that just a Game of Thrones thing? That is a real thing. They are an archaic spelling, which is interesting. It's actually kind of medieval accurate, I believe. Blackrock Phantom, how are you doing today? Good to have you with us.
Means matter little to one such as myself. What truly count are the ends. I could have left this keep without looking back, but I would rather offer my talents to the Crown.
You may rise, sir. You have my full attention.
Many thanks, Your Grace.
Despite your goodwill, know that you are taking terrible risks. If I must take you into my service, I would first be certain of your absolute loyalty. How did a prisoner such as yourself come all the way up from the dungeons?
Your Grace, I left the Red Keep in order to come of my own free will and submit to your wisdom. I place myself in your merciful hands. Know that I was imprisoned here after an unfortunate misunderstanding. However, it is as your humble servant that I wish to leave the Red Keep.
Why do you wish to assist me? What is it you want?
I learned that my sister, Eljana, was promised to Valar. An unfortunate choice, I'm afraid.
How so?
Because he is bastard-born, Your Grace. Not only would it be a poor alliance, but our father's blood runs in his veins. I cannot accept such an improper marriage.
Let me remind you that Sir Valar was knighted by my own father, Lord Tywin Lannister. That alone should convince you of his merit as future Lord of Riverspring. And if I'm not mistaken, your brother Garwin is accused of killing your father, is he not? When your sister came to see me, I saw no other choice. Sir Valar grew up at Riverspring in the heart of the castle itself. He was the one capable of ensuring the protection of these lands, as well as that of your sisters.
With your permission, my lady, I have returned, and as the firstborn son of my house, it is up to me to decide what happens to my family. No doubt my long absence has left me but a distant memory to many here, but I am still my father's lawful heir.
Why do you not submit your grievance to the king when he is holding court? I'm certain that your request will be granted.
Riverspring is under the rule of House Lannister. In any decision regarding its future, the king will defer to you or to your father. I decided to come straight to you in order to avoid wasting time.
Very astute, my lord. But you will understand that, however generous she may be, a queen may not act strictly out of charity. There are important tasks which must be carried out with the utmost discretion and efficiency. Would you be ready to undertake such a task for your queen?
My loyalty to my queen has never wavered. Tell me what you wish of me and I will not disappoint.
Very well, Sir Alistair. Your request has been heard. Serve me well, and I will make certain that Riverspring is returned to you. Disappoint me, and we will allow the king's justice to follow its course in your regard.
That will not happen.
I am delighted to hear that. We have it from reliable sources that enemies of the crown are running unchecked in King's Landing, and I want their heads. And since it appears that you and Sir Valar have the same objective, it is my wish that you carry out this mission together.
What?
And why not use this opportunity to find out who is more dedicated, you or your half-brother?
Yeah, Dame Karen, you and I know. Poor Alistair here has no idea, unfortunately. She's crafty, yeah, she's crafty.
Your Grace, I would like to discuss one last matter with you. It concerns my brother, Garwin. I was at Riverspring for my father's burial, and there is, for the moment, no proof that my brother killed our father. I know not who informed the crown of my brother's guilt, but it would seem that he was judged too quickly. I dare ask one more favor of you. Please withdraw this accusation until there is formal proof of his guilt.
I see. It is an enormous boon that you ask of me. Very well. To prove my faith in your abilities, I will lift the reward on your brother's head. The watch will leave him in peace. For the moment.
I praise your Grace's generosity.
For now, go and await me in the antechamber. There are matters I must discuss in private with Sir Valar. We will speak again shortly.
Oh, these are dangerous games we are playing here, most definitely. Alright, let me make another save. Mostly because it looks like there's loot on the Iron Throne, and I don't want to steal from the Iron Throne while she's standing right there without a save. Alright, another seal of knowledge and some lore. And it says we got a new trait, too. Talkative! You demonstrated your oratory skills during a meeting with Queen Cersei. Deflection plus 1%. Sure. I don't see how that works, but I'll take it. Alright. I don't like that she's going to talk with Valar, but...
They say he's learned sorcery.
You've been reading too many fables, my friend. No, it must be something else.
But we gotta do what we gotta do here. We don't really have a lot of leverage. Oh, hey, Valar.
Alistair, what are you doing here? You were supposed to rot in the dungeons.
That is indeed what I feared, but the light of R'hllor guided my steps out.
Sir Valar, The Queen awaits your presence.
We shall meet again, Alistair.
Sooner than you think.
All right. Dangerous games in Game of Thrones. Who would have guessed? Yeah, not me. Let's see. You gain skill in the art of diplomacy. That was kind of nice. A little bit of taunting right there. Chapter 5, more as we're switching protagonists again. Present day. Your hunt for Potty resulted in his death. Upon your return to Castle Black, you find a delegation of ambassadors from Jon Arryn, the King's Hand, waiting for you. 15 years have passed since you fought at his side during Robert Baratheon's rebellion. Although you thought you'd left your past behind you, he has sent Sir Godric Donnelly, one of his most devoted knights, to request your assistance on an important mission. A young woman who he wishes to protect appears to be in grave danger, and you must track her down and take her to a safe location. Who she is and the threat she faces are pieces of information that Arryn has decided not to tell you. With Mormont's blessing, you decide to help this man accomplish his mission. Just as you were getting ready to set off to find the woman, you were interrupted by some very distressing news. Your old friend Jon Arryn has died.
So, just like that, Jon Arryn was dead.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid it's true. The royal seal in the missive was still unbroken when the Raven arrived.
That would mean that he passed shortly after I left King's Landing. I will pray to the Seven that his soul receives the welcome it deserves. He was a great man.
In his letter, he mentioned being wary of those around him. He feared for his life, and talked about enemies of the realm who were preparing to strike. A troubling coincidence. I'll wager it has something to do with the girl.
Who knows? In any case, he must have thought her very important.
Do you still hope to carry out your mission, Sir Donnelly?
Yes. I shall not betray my lord's last wish. I must finish carrying out his orders and find a safe place for the girl. Now that we have an idea of where she is, there is no need to trouble you any longer.
You underestimate the Molestown tunnels. They're quite a labyrinth for newcomers. You'll need my expertise.
I would also prefer one of us to accompany you. I'd rather know what's going on in the Gift.
Very well. I have a host of men waiting south of Castle Black on the way towards Molestown. I hope to meet with them and gather any news before proceeding. Jared, my lieutenant, will have warned my men of our arrival.
I'm counting on you, Mors. Report to me when you've finished your mission.
We'll leave immediately. I just need to make sure of one last thing.
As you wish, sir.
Theomar! Dick! Lion! I shall accompany Sir Donnelly to Molestown. His camp is close by. I am counting on you to get there as soon as possible. You must ensure that peace is maintained in the Gift.
Very well, Mors.
Let us ride, sir. It's a long way to Molestown.
I'm right behind you.
Alright, accompany Sir Godric to Molestown to help him find the woman that Jon Arryn so wants to protect. Did that belt off first? No, it makes me feel cool. Just how many more months did they send to the wall? Just this one, I think. But that's the one from the TV show. They're actually the same voice actor. Groshin, welcome in. How are you doing today, Groshin? Hope all is well with you. Alright, so I didn't pick up another level when I wasn't looking, did I? Oh, he's so close to level 4, but no, not quite yet, unfortunately. Alright, so let's go ahead and save now that we are in a new section here. Alright. Save right there. He's not sent, I think he volunteered. He might have. He might have. He was always one of the ones that was like, he really believed in the cause, so I wouldn't be surprised if he sent himself there. But yeah, he's one of the lifers. He's truly dedicated, believes in it. Good guy all around. Alright, so now we actually do have a quest for Mors. We weren't really sure what he was going to be up to last time we played, but now he's got to find this woman. It's interesting, Jon Arryn was so worried about who she was that he wouldn't even mention any details about this mission in the letter, probably for fear of it being intercepted. She must be a big deal. Must be powerful interest after her, I would assume. So we'll see if we can find out some more information about that next time we play. I mean, they're all lifers, but I mean, he's not one of the ones that would like run off or anything. He's there very much because he believes in what he's doing. Jon Snow, of course. Jon Snow is a bit of an idiot, though, so you know that makes sense. That character change again? Yes, I think this is probably where we're going to want to wrap it up. Because like I said, this is about the pace I was hoping to keep. Is do 2 chapters a day. And that seems like a good pace. We got 2 chapters done right here. So we will be picking this up next week. We'll be playing it on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we'll probably keep doing this. So we'll do... Every day we'll see if we can do a Mors chapter and an Alistair chapter. Keep both of their stories going. See how we're doing there. That time skip again, it is. It is. So as always, thank you everybody for hanging around today. I hope you had a wonderful time. I'm enjoying this game so far. I'm interested. I want to see where this is going. I'm having enough fun with the combat as well. Tom, thanks for being here as always. Good to see you. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. King Smashington, I hope you were doing good. Glad to have you with us. So I'm going to call it quits here, but we do have one last thing to do. So if you have a minute to spare, I would really appreciate it, because we need to see who all else is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch, maybe I can send you somewhere cool. I would like to take a shot at it. Make sure to hit follow first and foremost if you haven't already. That'll be the quickest way to find me next week, or at any point in the future if you'd like to stop in. And while I'm looking to see who is streaming right now, there's some links in chat you might want to check out. We have a link to my Twitter if you'd like to get notified about the stream that way. We have a link to my YouTube if you would like to check out any of the games I've played in the past, or if you need to get caught up on this game, all the VODs are going up there. And we have a link to my Discord if you'd like to chat with me or the rest of the community outside of the stream. Everyone can feel free to do that. So, let's see, where are we going today? Take a quick look who we've got here. We got a couple of options. This is an intermission right there. Let's see what's going on here, because this is a game I'd very much like to see some of. Looks fun as all heck. Nope, he's shutting it down, dang it. The stream I was about to raid is actually in the process of another raid itself, so alright. Well, let us head over to a stream that I can't actually remember if we've ever raided before. So this should be interesting, most definitely. So ladies and gentlemen, I would love it if you would, sorry Groshin, but I'm glad to be able to say hello to you. I hope you're doing good this weekend. So ladies and gentlemen, I would love it if you would join me on a raid of a streamer by the name of Double Awesome, which you can tell they're awesome just by that name right there. They're a retro gamer. They play all kinds of things. I cannot see exactly what they're playing today. They're currently on intermission, but hopefully they're coming back pretty soon. Because I want to see what they're playing. I want to hang out with them. I want to chat for a little bit. You might want to as well. So why don't you come with me over there, say hello to Double Awesome, hang out for a little bit, throw them a follow if you like what they're doing. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. I will see you folks next week for more Game of Thrones. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.